Oh, I can sign in here too. It's no big. I'm gonna sign in with the Geekset.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you signed in.
Pull that part back up.
No,
so
but I thought did sign in because you got premium, right?
I never signed in. I do got premium.
The YouTube app.
No, I know that, but I thought did signed in because niggas don't like ads. So I thought we definitely signed in with somebody's premium.
No, I deal with ads, but I don't want my algorithm getting messed up.
Oh, so you actually go off the algorithm? I had this conversation with. All right, so two things. Gen Z and what's the new one? Gen Alpha. They don't go off of algorithms. They don't even subscribe to people. They just literally search what they're looking for and go, and then or they just scroll through shorts, right? That's what they do, right?
That's fully off an algorithm. Then if they don't even subscribe to anybody,
no. Well, I mean, but they search it, so they're not even going off of off of the main YouTube page, right? Where I only go to my subscribe, right? So like every now and then,
my controller over here.
No. Every now and then, my kids they'll like go through like mad, like they'll watch mad stuff on my YouTube because I got premium and I ain't got no ads, right? So they'll watch it, and then like Azaria, she's in her prank phase, and so she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna mess up Dad's algorithm." I'm like, I don't even use the algorithm. I use subscription, right? And so now I've been asking.
You're looking for is just in your subscription.
Yep, I don't even look at nothing. I just go to my subscribers and then. Subscriptions, and then I just go down that timeline. So I don't even use the algorithm. So you actually use the algorithm.
Yeah, because I subscribe to people, but I don't know if it's gonna be a new creator who got something that's really interesting.
Do you use that on your YouTube? I guess how do you use your YouTube?
I don't really use my YouTube.
Really?
I really do. I probably just search. I search for most of my stuff, but I usually see if my algorithm pops up to give me a bunch of things that I'm interested in, I'll let the playlist just run.
Okay.
Just kind of go through that, but I usually just really use it for search. But I'm just I don't have subscribers. I haven't really set up and all that kind of stuff.
So you're not really in the YouTube ecosystem at all.
Ecosystem like that.
Is there a specific reason? Like, is it intentional, or you just never did?
I feel like when niggas was searching shit on YouTube back in the days when it became such a really big thing. I don't know. I was married and kids or some shit. I don't know.
So all right. So this is interesting. So. Do you have I guess when we think about in this world of creators and social creators, like content creators and everything like that, do you have any favorite creators?
No, fam, I don't look at creators. I'm just learning what the fuck all that shit really means. Even me understanding that people have been creating since YouTube era, and like I said, even like I feel like the people who got big between the YouTube and Twitter airspace, I wasn't around for that.
So you wasn't around for Dormtainment, All Def Digital,
I wasn't watching YouTube.
Yeah,
I feel like that was pretty much probably during my bootlegging anime watching.
Yeah, definitely so.
Just downloading seasons of shit on YouTube or on the internet and watching. I feel like that was I had a really heavy time where I was just I was in my Pirate Bay bag.
So now. Oh my God! So this is what's really dope about this is that the blurred explosion for you, even just kind of seeing there's podcasts, there's so many people online talking about anime, that was really shocking for you then, because you wasn't even in that world of knowing that wasn't there.
I mean, all of this ever since me being part of Geekset has been it's a shocker because it's I said, my world was that small.
Yeah,
so it's
that is interesting.
To see to see all that kind of stuff. I never really I didn't understand. Because streaming was still going on during that time. People were YouTube, so it's I never paid attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So all right. So what about how do you do?
I didn't have a daughter. My daughter
YouTube
wasn't I think maybe later in life, but that's what I'm saying. Imani is a product of the YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's I remember raising her. It was just DVDs and movies. You know what I'm saying? I feel that was my space still. I was still growing or leaving out of that space of watching so much shit on DVDs than really caring about TV and shit like that, or watching, the internet. Knowing that it's shit on the internet I can watch when I can just order a DVD or
right. King, what about you? What is your YouTube experience?
I've been using YouTube for probably since it started, but mine was more or less for learning purposes. That's why I think I know so much random knowledge, because I'll sit up at night and just look up random shit, how to change headlights on a car, how to change the window, how to do some other, how to do how to put up a fence, shit like that. But when it comes to what YouTube feeds me, I tend to fight what they feed me, because I feel like YouTube is they have changed to a sales platform now, and it is what it is. They're gonna try to push. If you look up politics once, they're gonna give you none but that. If you look up cooking, they're gonna give you none but that. So I try to keep my I try to fight the algorithm and just keep my preference. You know,
I think how you said that's how I ended up utilizing YouTube more. Where it's
appreciate it. I'm like,
I definitely started where, like you said, I'm looking up a tutorial. Like looking up a tutorial and stuff, or like especially like as I'm doing more like computer based stuff, because anytime if I'm trying to build a new computer or something's done changed. I'm like, bro, I need to see if I fucked up or if this is manufacturer. So like it started off with that, and then it grew from there. Like, you know, you hear the people you learn from a nigga enough times, you like, you kind of interested. What else you be talking about? And then you go through it to there, and that's how I did it. Like, but that's why I didn't want to sign in here, where it's like everybody gonna be using it, because to your point, I have curated this algorithm where it's like you know what you finna show me. You know, you might show me a little bit outside of what I really go into, but for the most part, these 5 or 6 topics, you know what you're showing me, and that's what it always is.
I feel like from here though, you shouldn't get no more than just more influx of probably video game or.
It depends. So mine is
like, if somebody come in and you see something random, like you like, bro, who was at the studio?
You gotta think like the way. Obviously, I use my dad's YouTube TV, so it also shows his YouTube algorithm. Oh yeah. And my dad is a person where he uses YouTube like Google. So like, you know, think about all the random stuff that you Google. Yeah. My dad, especially when he be doing, like we were just talking about how he do all these like random ass shit. He'll look up something like, bro, I need to regrout this. What's the greatest grout to you? Right? And it's like, bro, I don't need that on my algorithm.
That's what I do.
Bro.
Nigga, poison for plants. Like, that won't hurt shit. Like, I want to see you use it. Yeah. And I think that's the difference. Is like, you can kind of tell. Like, it's the same thing you just said. If I get to a user who that's all they do, they go and probably test out market products, or they like just bought a home and they doing some shit. I'm gonna follow what dude got to say, because I can be like, oh yeah,
you know, that's crazy. Because that's crazy.
But I don't want that. I don't need a nigga knowing how to do. I don't have a plan, so I don't need.
But here's the thing, I don't watch people fix shit, and I've never subscribed to the fixer stuff. I always subscribe to the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, but I've never I you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I first was trying to change out my full radio in my Chevy Blazer and shit like that. And I went to YouTube for it, and then I end up having to, when I learned that you can buy an auto lock from Amazon and how to program it. Like, I learned all that from the same person. I never subscribed to him. I know I go to his page. Right. I just never subscribed to him. When you search something, I know who's that's what I definitely did mention. Like, that was YouTube to me for a very long time. That's what I saw YouTube was like. It was just a how-tos of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, everything I've ever tried to, like I said, even being a homeowner in the past, all that, I've always YouTube car stuff. Yeah. So like, it is that, like, even for me now, it's like my original Gmail that I probably have forever is only filled with subscribe. Like, but now I've been trying to have my Twitch. Yeah, Bacardi Sensei one. Yeah.
Actually, like. Mine is still all of that.
But we gotta get Trip. How do you use YouTube?
It's my go-to for everything, no matter what it is. If it's entertainment or if it's knowledge, I'm always searching random shit on YouTube. But like, I always get my ideas and shit from watching other videos from YouTube as well. So it's just like a creative hub for me. No matter what I'm looking for, I just go to YouTube for it. So my shit is all over the place. Like, it could be one day is music videos, and the next is fucking
change
your brakes on your car. You know what I mean? Like,
but do you subscribe to channels?
Some of them, yeah. Like, if I'm there enough times, I'm gonna show you the support. I'm gonna give you that subscription. But
because it sounds like out of the crew, it definitely sounds like I'm the one that's more creator focused. Like, there's a lot of creators that I just literally legit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I found out Kev had his own personal, I followed Kev, I followed Pat, I followed Tahir, like, you know what I'm saying? I followed Dormtainment, then they did like spin-off channels. I followed their spin-off channel.
I just started doing
like that. I tap in. I feel like I've been watching Timothy De La Ghetto since forever. I've been on his personal channel commenting. Like, I'm like active in the community. That's why in a lot of these communities, I call myself the people people's champ because I'm like, bro, I like the community knows me because we all be in the comments. So when I pop up on these shows or pop up with some of these creators in these interviews, that people be like, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're advocate. Like, I mean, you found that's your that's your range of it anyway. Like, I mean, man, I guess that would make sense. Like you pop on YouTube, see if anybody's live or a new show, and you just gonna
bro. Like I got a legit schedule on my YouTube of people that I watch, like their podcasts and content, because they post every week.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's, I mean, but so you really use your YouTube.
Yeah, I do. Like the joke that they have online that we can get started. People be saying that YouTube Premium is by far the best right now, the best value. And for me, it is that because, like I said, I watch so many podcasts, so many content, you know what I'm saying? Like OG, like Philip DeFranco and shit like that. Like I get my news from there. I get my entertainment from there. I watch my sports, you know what I'm saying? Debates and shit like that from there to the point where I'm like, yeah, I pay for premium because I don't want those ads. And right now, like I said, YouTube is literally out of all the streaming services is probably my best value that I pay for.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you look. Yeah, I mean, you don't get all that shit anywhere else.
No, I do also got YouTube Premium, but like I said, that's because I'm watching like tutorials and stuff like that. Like, I have seen a lot of stuff on like I watch the like color theory breakdown and shit like that.
You use it for tutorials mainly. I feel like you don't.
I don't. I definitely don't. Like I said, I do use it for tutorial, but that's not my main. All right, so you ready, Bacardi?
Yeah, I guess we're ready.
All right, let's get into it.
On 3, 1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces, and with me I got my man Bacardi Sensei in the building.
I was over on that one. I didn't get that at all.
I didn't hear the O.
I didn't hear the O either. You gotta project like the Wisconsinite that you like.
I didn't hear the O at all. You said I'm ready, and I was all right.
Yeah, you definitely got to do the Wisconsinite O.
Just go in the video. I want to just take a Snapchat. Old ass nigga. You doing it wrong.
That weather getting to you. That weather getting to you.
That's crazy.
You got Dish in the building.
What is happening, people?
We got we're skipping. Oh, we got Trip in the building.
What's going on, everybody?
Yep, and we got King out the shop, man. Hey, look, happy you here. You know what I'm saying? King had a rough morning, man. Like I said, it's cold in the world, bro. This frozen tundra, bro.
It's nationwide, man. Ice everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, shout out to those people in the South and the East. Like, stay safe, because especially in the South who like ain't prepared for any of this.
Bro, Easy been updating us because he live out in Dallas. But Easy been updating us on what's going on in Texas, bro. They are wilding out there, bro. But again, they don't know how to handle it. Like I said, they don't have significant enough plow trucks. No, they don't have salt trucks.
You know who wilding? Russia.
Oh yes, they are, bro. These niggas is jumping off the roof, bro. You ain't seen the clip, bitch. I'm surprised, bro. So they got record breaking snow, and people is in high rises. People is in high rises jumping off their roofs to get down. But they having fun. Like they literally, bro, going crazy, bro. Niggas is tunneling from their crib, like they making like legit like tunnels that you can walk through. Like,
department really like, bro, please stop doing this. Like, please stop doing this.
Bro, I saw, this nigga had to be at least 60 plus jump off that top of that roof. I said, bro, you are a wild ass white boy.
Nigga, that nigga, they so motherfucking slap. Melting that snow, impact, nigga, they get down.
Bro, listen, I drunk vodka. You know what? Out of all the liquors, vodka has never made me act like that. Like brown, you know what I'm saying? Tequila make you want to dance, you know what I'm saying? Vodka ain't never made me want to get that crazy, bro.
You're drinking Russian vodka, bro.
You're not drinking that pure Russian vodka. Russian vodka make you want to get down.
The niggas be ain't butting the wall, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's time lapses.
Bro, that snow is crazy out there, bro.
I get it.
They be talking about I don't think it ever hit 60, but they be talking about that in like Buffalo and right around like on the other side in Canada too, where they be like, bro, we'll get 3 feet.
That's crazy.
Overnight. Like
just to wake up on your door, like
so because they're right off the lake, I think.
So what did y'all do with y'all negative days?
Negative days make it sound so sad.
Damn near.
Some positive.
It was negative, bro.
It was negative.
It was negative, bro. I stayed in the series. I was telling them before you came in, bro. I made meatball subs. I was making some old fashions at the crib, and I was just watching. I was just playing the game and watching shit, bro. I stayed in the house those 2 days.
Yeah,
Friday and Saturday, I ain't go nowhere.
Friday I went to work. Barely. My car barely started.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked that you made it in.
Yeah, it was wild. It was definitely wild. But it was actually a productive day because people showed up. But
niggas don't play about getting their haircut, bro.
But Saturday, my car wouldn't start, and I wasn't even finna fight it, so I took the whole day off, rescheduled everybody, and I kind of felt like I was saving people from themselves because I got to a realization, man, like Wisconsinites really don't get it. Like
they don't give a fuck.
We be looking at shit and don't take nothing serious, or it's like, bro, it said it felt like -38, and niggas was really hitting my phone talking about,
can you squeeze me in?
You at the shop? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, keeping it real, I get it. But it's offensive when you look at it from the perspective of the news telling you it's dangerous. Why are you trying to get a haircut?
I mean, that is something serious. Like, somebody needs you to be somewhere.
That's what they was doing. That's what they was going out tonight.
And it was that day.
Niggas.
If you hit me up 2 days ago and you like, yo, I gotta fly out. And, yo, if you can, whatever. But even them people was like understanding when I rescheduled. But the niggas that was hitting me day of,
who just expecting that you out there?
Hey, bro, you gonna be there at like 5:30? Bro, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, who are you talking to? It's so cold. It's the nigga. Nothing's working. Like,
bro, it was so cold. I was like, bro, I ain't going nowhere. I was like, but what do I got here? I was like, because I was like, I got some fresh whiskey. You know what I'm saying? I got some bitters. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make some old fashions, and I was like, I'll make these meatballs up. We gonna call it a day.
I was making dashi broth. You know, you need the kelp and you need the bonito flakes. So I'm not driving down to fucking Pan Asia for this. So I ordered on Amazon overnight delivery, and I ordered it for Thursday night to get there. They're supposed to get there
so
Thursday.
He was like, I ain't gonna do it, but a worker's gonna do it.
That's how my eyes were like, you cold.
No, it was supposed to get there Thursday before it got super cold. And so they delayed the delivery or whatever. And I was all right, I'm not gonna get it till Monday or whatever. But no, it got there Friday morning. I was like, shit, hopefully they put it into this mailbox. I wasn't expecting it. They put it in our package room. So I had to walk across the parking lot. My point is, like, I didn't care about that on normal days, but bro, it was so fucking cold. That walk felt like hell. Most days when they do it, I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, I walk over to the parking lot,
go get it.
When it's -45, I was like, nobody should be out in this.
Man,
I felt bad.
Like the only way I be trying to test how cold it really be at the house is like I cut the heat off and open the door and see how fast.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Take the heat out, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you look outside, you might open the door, like, man, that breathe. I'm like,
man,
listen, but I ain't gonna be outside.
So I don't smoke in the crib. You know what I'm saying? I usually step outside and smoke. My nigga, I was in that motherfucking bathroom window. I was like, fuck that. I was like, it was cold as a bitch out that motherfucker.
Like this.
Man, listen here, bro. Like, it was cold as a motherfucker, bro. And then, like I said, it's funny because I like when I see brands get in on it. Because, like I said, I saw a DoorDash that was like, look, we can't control who you get snowed in with, so make good choices. I was like, why DoorDash doing this?
I was like, why are you doing? I was literally, why are you doing?
Why not?
I don't like when brands do
Why
that.
not? I fuck with brands when they do that.
It's so corny. Like,
I mean, it's corny.
I don't need Wendy's.
It's
clap back.
It's corny, but I'm like, why not?
So you don't like the Dr. Pepper commercial?
I don't. The only Dr. Pepper commercial I like is the Fansville one.
So you don't like that? She got 2 million. Dr. Pepper, baby. It's good.
But I'm more so talking about on social media. Like, I don't need the Wendy's account clapping back. The Blockbuster account. Like, yeah, nigga, we here still. Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Hey, but the Dr. Pepper situation is my funniest shit. And that once everybody found out they doing 2 million, have you been seeing all the new jingles? Bro, everybody.
See the Dr. Pepper thing, the jingle?
Yeah, so everybody like, she got 2 million. Niggas be like, Mountain Dew. Like, niggas bro, everybody is trying to make a jingle now because they got the 2 million, bro. Like, bro, she got the 2 million, bro.
Dr. Pepper needed that, though. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about?
I'm a Dr. Pepper fan.
Me too.
But they don't get love. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, they don't get. You're right. They don't get love.
Football season.
They don't get love.
They
bottle us a football.
They've had a 6-year just continuing arc. It's called Fansville. And every season, it's updates to it where, like, so, like, obviously with college football now they got like the whole NIL situation.
Right.
So they in the commercials now they talking about that. Like, man, our quarterback done hit the transfer portal. You see they got like a whole little portal thing. He go into like a phone booth and it's the transfer portal. They was putting the coach on the hot. It's a 6-year arc. Bro, it's the greatest. That's the greatest marketing campaign. Because in real life is a story. You think you coming back to somebody's life the next year.
But you know what? You know what also amplified this Dr. Pepper situation is the tenderism situation. Because I think in retrospect, like you see one company, a big major brand, cash out somebody on social media who it was genuine. She made the Dr. Pepper song, people fuck with it, it became a thing. They cashed her out. But then you see the tenderism guy, and then he trademarks tenderism, and then be talking down to the old man, talking about something. Yeah, you wouldn't be what you is without me. And it's like,
going on there?
Bro, yeah.
No, I thought somebody else trademarked it.
No,
the lawyer did.
The lawyer did. Oh yeah,
the lawyer did it, and then he tried it after the lawyer.
Oh yeah,
but the lawyer got it.
Yeah.
So the lawyer, what's the lawyer doing with it?
Shit, he's got it.
I don't think the lawyer finna give it to the old man, but like I think the lawyer was just like, I know what this nigga finna be on.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, like he was trying to protect the old man,
but he ain't give it to the old man.
I think I saw 2 reports. People that were saying that one person said that he did plan to gift it to the old man.
Okay.
Before he found out he was not the owner.
Oh.
But when he found out he wasn't the owner, he wanted to let the whole thing play out.
Oh.
His initial intent was to gift him that because he figured you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like this your trademark, you didn't
know.
Like this your business, you trademark something to your business. I want to be.
But the report that I saw was basically saying like that was a conflict because the white guy who owns it tried to reach out to the after he found out he had and that's when he was like, "Nah, I'm straight. I'll just hold on.
I'm just gonna hold on to it."
Yeah.
But I mean, so I get it. So
it's not as nefarious.
It is nefarious. On the
owner's part,
the owner's nefarious, but not the person who got the trademark. Yeah.
He wasn't a barbecue spot. It was whatever the hell they did his coffee shop, Destination Coffee.
Yeah.
Then the old guy came in. He was talking about cooking. He was talking about barbecue. He actually gave them barbecue.
Yeah.
And that's why dude tried to say, well, Keith Lee trying to give him that money was undermining the entire place because we all put it together. And it was like, no, what? Y'all was a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Y'all was grinding beans.
Y'all just took his, y'all partnered with his business.
Yeah, y'all took his recipes, his business, and tried to make that your own. And now it's starting to backfire because you making it seem like you did something you really did nothing.
Yeah, because nobody want no motherfucking coffee all the goddamn time. We want some barbecue. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
especially in Texas.
Coffee and barbecue sound crazy.
Coffee and barbecue sound crazy as a bit. Who had that idea?
Like, I've had coffee rub barbecue, but just to get a cup of coffee and some barbecue.
Damn, you know what? I don't think I've ever had coffee rub barbecue.
I have. I've made coffee roll barbecue.
Yeah, have you made it for us?
I made it at Mom and Dad.
Okay, so then I did have it then.
Yeah.
I just didn't notice it.
But I'm like, yeah. So I mean, so that's all it was. It's the fact that his business is getting more popular than his coffee shop.
I've also had a plate of barbecue with some coffee.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's a wild combination.
I like coffee, Phil.
That shit gotta be black. I feel like with the barbecue, like you can't, have no soft ass sweet coffee, nigga. Get that shit black with these ribs. You understand? Like
crazy.
But it'll be like, you know, when you wake up late, where it's like it's too late to have breakfast. And you about to have lunch, but I still need my cup of coffee.
No, I've never had that situation.
At a certain time, I'm like,
you know what's funny?
But I still need coffee.
So I'm not a big coffee drinker, but like I kind of got this rule. Like, all right, I can't drink coffee afternoon. So if I still need that pickup, then I'm gonna get like a Red Bull. Like I'm a substitute instead of getting a coffee. Like if I wake up late, I'm gonna get a Red Bull instead.
I genuinely like the taste of coffee.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't like hot stuff.
See, I think that's where it's done. I prefer hot beverages over cold beverages.
You know what?
All the time.
I genuinely like hot beverages.
Damn, I think I'm with King on that one. I never thought about that, bro.
Like when it gets warm, or you really sit and go with the steamy, like, or do you let it cool back? Like you like warm?
No, I'll drink a hot beverage, like
a hot cup of coffee.
Yes,
fresh off the thing.
Yes,
and just sip it right there. Boy,
wait, you don't like hot drinks at all?
I mean, they gotta cool off. Like this nigga saying fresh off the top.
That's all like my hot chocolate. That's how I like my hot chocolate. I like my hot chocolate.
Drink it like that.
We should get into the first.
Well, I was about to. I was going to get into that, but that's how I like my hot chocolate.
I threw a wrench into. Yeah, no, I genuinely do like hot coffee.
Yo,
Though.
just one last thing before we get into the topic. We don't have any discussion on it. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Watch Mojo hit 20 years, man. Shout out to Watch Mojo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Watch Mojo just hit 20 years. I'm 3 years in on Watch Mojo, but I just wanted to give some love to Watch Mojo, man. Yeah, man, appreciate that. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Watch Mojo. But hey, man, now is a great time to be a Dragon Ball fan. Now is a great time to be a Dragon Ball fan.
DBZ first?
Yeah.
Okay. You already knew that was gonna be a tie. I thought we was gonna close. Like, not necessarily close.
Nah, because we don't.
That's fine.
we do DBZ first, but like Dragon Ball, what's it there? 40 year?
Yeah, 40
year, and they, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it's been up in the air. Like we know, like I said, there was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, battle around the Dragon Ball Super main storyline. That's why we end up getting Dama. That's why we end up getting just like different other random things. But like, hey, they announced yesterday that we back, man. Dragon Ball Super is back. So they redoing Beerus. We're getting into the Galactic Patrol. So for those who know about the manga and everything like that, we're getting into that. Spark and Zero is getting an update. Plus pretty much damn near every Dragon Ball game is getting an update. And then we're getting a new story. As of right now, it's called Age 1000. But to Dig's point, he doesn't think that that's going to be the name. But it's supposed to be set 300 years into the future. So with this, and we kind of talked about this like before the year ended out when we was talking about Daima, and I know me and King was very passionate about we want to get back to the main storyline. So I know for me personally, this was a great announcement. I was excited, so I want to get everybody's first reaction.
Y'all start. Yeah, y'all start.
Go first.
Yeah, y'all start.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you newer into
like for me, like the whole getting back to the original story. None of that. I don't care about none of that. I'm just excited to be able to be excited about it because I understand it now. So I've seen that. I can reference that. I know that reference. You know what I mean? So it's dope to, you know, I sent it to the group. I was geeking when I saw it pop up on my YouTube.
Yeah.
I know this. Now you like I can actually be in these.
I was peeking through the window at first. Now I'm in the room with everybody, but I'm geeked to see the Galactic Control
arc. Yeah.
And having seen Battle of the Gods recently, to know that they're going to now stress that out, I would like to see what they're going to do with that. And then I'm always down for a new Dragon Ball game, especially if it's going to be open world. So they say.
Yeah, that was dope. The fact that it's gonna be open world.
Yeah.
That and actually Hans Zimmer.
Yes.
Yeah. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
But my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you got it. No, I think I'm probably more excited for the games and to see Galactic Patrol. I mean, the Beerus remake is gonna be dope. I definitely like that they're gonna have more dialogue, more interaction with him, and like that whole scenario. But I guess I didn't also mind the first Battle of the Gods. So for
me either.
More like I want to see what they're gonna do. This should be slick. I do like the trailers. I do like the look. I do like the energy they was giving off at the announcement. So I think it will be cold because normally when your voice actors that hyped up, that means they really put in that work.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
The only reason why the with the Beerus one that I'm like, I'm actually kind of excited because their new animation studio that they've been working with has been so fire. So I'm like, I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
That animation looks really
right.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah.
And that's my thing about Dragon Ball. Like that's probably where I look at Dragon Ball. Of course, consistency is the same as like Fire Force or Frieren. Like they don't really go down. They don't try to do too much, but they're already when it comes from their fighting, their animation, or just like the way that they put together an episode. I really appreciate that from their production. So I think it'll be dope. Yeah. The Galactic Patrol, I am excited to see. Just because we've waited so long for it. But really, like I said, it's the games for me because it's all the games. Like you know what I'm saying? You get a chance to go in there and just do more. Yeah. And that's kind of what we've been calling for a period. I know, especially with Spark and Zero and Fighters, like it's definitely been needing more. So
well, like I said, what Diz told me that Kakarot. So like I know a lot of people, they give flack to a lot of the Dragon Ball games because they run through the story so many times. So they're like, how many times you gonna run through the Saiyan Saga and all that stuff like that? And I feel like Kakarot was probably one of I love Xenoverse as well, because you get to create your player. But like Kakarot was like, I really like felt the grind. Like when they did the Battle of the Gods arc in Kakarot, like I'm thinking like, all right, I beat Kakarot, I done beat all this shit. Like it's about to be a cakewalk getting like, and I really had to grind to get my level up to be able to even fight Whis and Beerus. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I do get a lot from that game. So I'm actually excited for that part of it. Bacardi?
I mean, yeah, I'm excited for the remake. I think it's great that we actually like, even if they're finna start it and they starting from the Battle of the Gods to kind of get us back into it. I mean, you putting us back. I get that. For me, I feel like it's going to give us a lot more time to really for them to get into a more consistent drop. I think Dragon Ball is going to go in a place where we're not going to get a lot of like really really long waits anymore. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I kind of feel about it. So I feel like starting with Beerus, and like I said, if they add some other movies that they can easily really break back down. I think the remake in general, the fact that they do the animation studio, that's what I'm happy about. Like I think the movies were great. And if you're gonna make that, because for me, unless you're not doing movies anymore, then like this is like the default now. Like the top quality drag, like how they do their movies, is gonna be their animes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if that's the case, hopefully that means we're not gonna get any movies anymore. Because how you gonna top the quality? You know what I'm saying? Like
it depends because, like I said, I feel like Demon Slayer is laying the blueprint. Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. I think like with these new animes, they're kind of laying the blueprint of like you can still do major shows and then still also have a major event in a movie. And because I like I said, if Dragon Ball is still top 3 anime properties, no matter what, you know what I'm saying, they're not going to leave Hollywood alone. They're going to do movies. Like I'm pretty sure that Moral arc's probably going, once they get to Moral, probably going to be a movie.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I can see it in a way.
I do think that their big focus is we want to get back into the anime. I think that's why they're announcing like the Galactic Patrol arc being an anime, not necessarily a movie.
True.
Wait, first, were you finished?
Yeah. I wasn't, but no, I was gonna say yeah. But so I do like even with the Beerus remake. I hope what they try to do with the series in general is flesh out a little bit more what we actually like. Like really knowing that the trend between Vegeta and Goku. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I hope that sets the stage in this new setup where people know, like, all right, this is really supposed to lead into them becoming, you know what I'm saying, the new gods.
So pretty much following the manga because just like in any anime, the manga gets a little bit more in depth into like training or whatever the case, like details of it. And in the manga, they definitely do get more into. Like
so
that.
I'm saying, like I said, I feel like just in general, we all need some new Dragon Ball anime. You know what I'm saying? Some time of Galactic Patrol. As far as the gaming, bro, like I don't know why, but I've never put a lot of energy into none of the Dragon Ball games. Like I think Fighter Z is probably the most I've actually like really played on all of them. So it's like even when it comes to updates or whatever, I mean, I think for Fighter Z it's just gonna be new fighter characters. But like knowing all the other content in the Xenoverse and all that, like I think the first Xenoverse is the most I've ever like. And then after 2, like I just never.
2 was the one I put the most.
2 was one of me too.
When Kakarot came out, I got it, and I don't think I got out of the goddamn first saga. Like, I was like, bro,
it's a lot because that's what I liked about Kakarot because it literally like Kakarot really put you into. All right, we're gonna really tell the story not as quick in succession. You really got to work this out. So
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, other than the game part, I'm like, it's all right. But I'm excited for the anime part.
Okay.
The game, just to touch on that, I'm excited for games just because I do like playing the games. I agree with you. I don't necessarily play the story. Like that's why I didn't get Kakarot because that is pretty much all story.
It's all story.
Where it's like Fighters and Xenoverse, you got to get Xenoverse. You had to get through the story just so you can unlock all the characters. But like Fighters, I just did the fighting part. Like I just played the game parts. Like that. I think the thing that I always loved about the Dragon Ball games is being able to play as the different characters. So them just saying, "Yo, we are still updating it and getting characters," is like. Cool. This is what I'm here for. In terms of the anime, like I was telling y'all before, I definitely think that them remaking Beerus is just a stepping stone to saying, all right, we're gonna do Frieza next, Goku Black, then Tournament of Power, leading into the Galactic Patrol. Because Beerus is coming out in the fall, and they just said to be determined for Galactic Patrol. And I think that's sort of like because we don't want to necessarily say, yo, this is gonna be 2029. And now you killed all the excitement. But it's because we're redoing everything and leading up to
and
it.
And I feel like the excitement would be just as big. Like if everybody realized if when the consensus understands that people realize like, oh, y'all are gonna do all the other series first when we get Galactic Patrol, I think it would be even more like excitement for it.
My only concern then is with the Goku Black and the Tournament of Power, because with Battle of the Gods and Frieza, that was a movie, so that was quick.
No, but they redid both of those.
Well, no, I know they redid those in the series, but that was still like a small arc. I feel like Goku Black and Tournament of Power was so long, like because it seemed like they're condensing it too with the remake. Like I feel like you can't condense the Goku Black story arc in the Tournament of Power.
So like, the rumors I saw was that it's a 6 episode series.
Right.
So you figure Frieza might be around the same. And I don't know if you remember the Goku Black arc.
Me too. I do.
That second half of it, the story was just like, bro, some of this stuff we don't need. Like,
I disagree.
But like, so it's like, I think
I love
that.
That's like my favorite arc.
Like the original.
Yeah, well, even the way that they did it in the manga, I think like the ending was a little left to be desired there too. But I think they're gonna try to we're going to polish this story.
Oh yeah, they're definitely. I did. But again, like I said, for me, like I said, that's literally like one out of all of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. The Goku Black arc is one of my favorite arcs of out of every Dragon Ball property. I love that arc so much.
I mean, I like the Tournament of Power. That is my favorite Dragon Ball because that one.
See, I disagree.
I think the Tournament of Power one.
What? Oh man, y'all are blowing my mind here, bro.
I just said this, the ending for the Goku Black arc, I think, was just like, bro, what we doing?
Because
I think they painted themselves into a corner with the fact like they made him. And obviously, that's always the goal, is to have that villain who wants to wish for immortality. I do think that Dragon Ball works best when you can't you never get to that, because it's like once you get to I wish to immortality, it felt like a cop out to have Xeno come in and just have to fix it.
I think that's how they try to answer the question of if you ever did wish for him.
Fair.
Yeah. Remember that's when they brought it up with Frieza when they was asking what you gonna wish for? Do you wish to live forever? And he was like, man, that's right. I just want to be a quarter inch taller.
Yeah,
something. Yeah. But I think I do believe the point of that arc, because I get what you say. The time rings, all of that to me, I think was the same reason why Terminator did it with Genesis. They had to explain to you that once you do so much, you are void of history, period, and now you're just out here.
Okay.
Him becoming the overall entity at the end, I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I thought that was too much. I thought the in the cloud shit was stupid.
Yeah. No, that part I didn't like when he went with the faces in the cloud. Yeah,
it was like, oh, I don't like none of this.
It's gone. Nigga Cena was like, hey,
cool,
get this shit out of here.
But then what I also liked about it was he had nothing else after that. There was no more universe for that Xeno, and then he had to come over to the other. So I was cool with that, because I'm like, all right, y'all cleaned it up by getting rid of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's why I feel like it's because to me it flowed like that. Like watching you, bro, what the fuck is y'all doing? I think Xeno come in what the fuck is y'all doing?
I think Cheesy got a good point. There were so many fake out victories. Like when Trunks had the sword,
there was a lot of fake out victories. Yeah,
if that was the end of the saga. Maybe I feel different.
Cool.
And I felt like Xeno. I'm watching this shit you really
so maybe so maybe for me I'm good that hybrid of Zamus and Goku Rose when they that is probably my second favorite villain of all of Dragon Ball Dragon Ball property. My top 3 goes Broly, Xeno, Zamus, Goku Black, and then Frieza. Those are my top 3.
You consider Broly a bad guy?
Well, original Broly.
Original Broly.
OG
Broly. Yeah, original Broly. Before they retcon.
What you mean by new Broly?
Yeah, new Broly's a little bit different, but those are my top 3 villains in Dragon Ball properties. So I hold that arc very high personally.
But I mean, that's what I said. I never that's what I said. It was all the latest to me, because I was like, I feel like that was probably the first time I watched the Dragon Ball series, and I was like, y'all could have just gave us a whole new character, bro. You gave me Goku. that's really what blew me about it. It's like, how could it got anybody? I'm fine with the moose.
When you had to throw the Goku clone,
that's really what I was like. What the fuck?
But so you know what? But also, I think it got to be because of the introduction. Remember, I learned about Dragon Ball Super later on, and then I saw that, and I was like, "What's going on with Goku?" And then I was like, "Wait a minute, why is it like what? Who is this nigga?" And I had to backtrack. So like for me, it was the anticipation of trying to get to who was this.
Like, it's a good art for new niggas. I get that.
But like, I think the reason why I like the Tournament of Power is
I love the Tournament of Power.
But I'm saying the reason why I think that's my favorite super arc is that is taking you back to Dragon Ball at its roots. Where
it is.
We are literally
like fighting.
We preparing for a tournament. And now we got to fight the tournament, and now you just up the stakes that much higher.
And they gave us so many epic moments in that Tournament of Power. Like so, we got the gliding Kamehameha wave. You know what I'm saying? We got Ultra Instinct. What they called it, Mastered or something like that at that time.
I forgot
whatever.
What they called
you know what I'm saying? We got Android 17 going. Like we got a lot of iconic moments. And
Autonomous Ultra Instinct, that's right. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Master Roshi had his moment. Like Tournament of Power is actually solid. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, because it was finally like a reunion of everybody who haven't seen do shit and all that for so long.
I will say
he about to slander.
I'm not, because I said that's my favorite arc. So somebody was doing in the rumors. I said that's probably condensed to 40 episodes, and I'm like, that is perfect, because there are parts where I'm like, it's a lot, and it is just Dragon Ball.
But you didn't want, so you pretty much you saying you want to cut the other planets.
I don't care for the beauty planet.
What?
Beauty fights.
So you know what's funny? You want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny?
All the fights are useless.
So you want to know what's funny? Rebrand's power is about the power of love, right? And I was like, I don't know why. I always hated like how they did her powers. Right. It wasn't until Demon Slayer showed us the love Hosher, and I was like, see, this is the right way you do love power. Like y'all did it the wrong way.
Y'all was doing was stupid. Y'all was making y'all beautiful characters look weird.
It was so weird.
Characters dress up as beautiful characters.
It was so weird.
And then all y'all was weak because all y'all got one shot.
There
was nobody in that planet who was actually strong.
I mean, it was really.
They just took the ass.
They were
Care Bears.
But I mean, he didn't like the other planets. That's what it was.
No, and there were episodes in the Tournament of Power where it'll end, whatever happens in this episode will end. Like let's take the Goku the sliding Kamehameha.
Yeah, that'll
end. Then the next episode, the first like 10 minutes of the episode is them like, oh my god, did you just see this shit?
Yeah,
and it's like, I don't need you can.
I mean, but
you don't
in
need 10
reality,
minutes
when it came out, we was in that same energy too. Like I feel
we was watching. But you want to know what's funny? How many episodes?
I went back and watched the episode.
How many episodes of Tournament of Power?
I want to say the Tournament of Power arc was like 60 episodes.
And that you got to remember that was 17 minutes. Or whatever it was, the Tournament of Power was so short for all those episodes. I remember when I did my I rewatched a lot of Dragon Ball all the time.
55,
right? I remember my last rewatch. I was like,
narrowed down to 40.
I was like, bro, this time has passed already. There's no way, like, bro. In reality, the Goku versus the girls from the sliding Kamehameha wave, that was low key like a 2-minute fight. But that shit took like 12 episodes.
I mean, I get that. I mean, I feel like they were just kind of like shortened because no one cared for Jiren's backstory.
I did.
No, I feel like you need that.
I think it's there, but it's a shorter description of like him saying.
I think if you don't take 10 minutes an episode to say, "Yo, look at this crazy shit that happened last episode," you gon' organically.
All right. I'm gonna keep it a beat. So Jiren, because he was a threat to Goku, his story always mattered. Those other Namekian stories, I'm sorry, I didn't. As much as I love Tournament of Power, I didn't care about the other Namekian story.
No, because you needed that.
You didn't need that.
Yeah,
why?
Because just be shorter, like it be there.
Wait. No, I want to know why you needed it.
Because that was Piccolo's time to understand more about just Namekians in general.
Okay, so what about the wolves? I didn't need the wolves.
They was in the they was in
the pre-tournament, but then they also had a moment too.
But I think
I didn't need the wolves.
You could change that.
What about the robot? The robot and the bear. I didn't need that story.
But that's all Universe 6. You was gonna get Universe 6.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There were certain universes that I'm like, we don't really got to dive into. Like the universe that matches our universe, they also got Saiyans. Okay, I'm interested in that universe.
But that's the same universe. That's the same universe as the robot and stuff. I think it was.
That's
now
Beerus' brothers.
Yeah. Now I did not like Top. Top is my out of all the Dragon Ball properties, Top is my least favorite character. I hate that nigga Top.
Top?
Big hand nigga. Topo. Well, Topo in the English, Top is...
It's Top in English, I think.
Yeah.
Topo.
Yeah. I hated it. I hated that character. I hated his storyline. I hated what he stood for. I did not like that nigga.
I think the reason you needed Topo and Jiren was because I feel like that was supposed to be...
They both moved Vegeta and Goku.
Yeah, they're supposed to... Not even that, though, but they're supposed to be what you would see as like they were both working to be the gods of destruction as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you were supposed to see what it looks like in the determination of like these niggas are closer to where y'all at, like Goku and them reaching that pinnacle. So that's why I said like with them abridging the story from starting from Beerus, and they can start focusing on what you're seeing about the timeline of Vegeta and Goku becoming their gods.
Yeah. I'm interested. That's why I'm interested in the remake.
Yeah, like I said, that fight between them is going to like it can be a lot more different because we have saw the story where it's like I do see that this is gods against gods.
Yeah.
Fighting, you know what I'm saying? Fighting each other instead of it just being a Jiren and Gintama fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I feel like they would
they're gonna redo
it. Make some remakes or something.
And like I said, as much as I love, like I said, the Goku Black arc, there was a couple of parts in there that was like, okay, yeah, they could definitely condense. But like, I mean, I don't know. I love, like I said, I really love that arc. Like I said, the reintroduction of Future Trunks, you know what I'm saying, dealing with that world, you know what I'm saying, even which is like, again, I love a villain who has a god complex. Like that's one like
that's what Topo was. He had a god complex.
No, but not like that. I'm talking about the god complex, like, oh, you are mortals. Like, yeah. Top didn't say that.
He did get there to that point.
When
he got pushed to the edge. Because remember, Galactic Patrol was still
right.
When he snapped,
Now you think I'm weak, huh?
Yeah. Right. But he did too much as the police, and I was like, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't like the Galactic Patrol.
But no, different. It wasn't Galactic Police. They wasn't Galactic Patrol. They were their own.
They was.
They was like their own.
Well, the justice was forced. I didn't like the force. Right. And they did too much of that. But like I said, because like when I think of, well, you ain't watching, but like there's another, Inetsu, and Zenetsu, I think his name is, in One Piece, the God Complex dude. Oh yeah. Like he's one of my favorite villains in One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Like I love a good like villain who feels he's a god and feels that people are beneath him.
So what I want, this is a Dragon Ball guy. I feel like what I took from the Black arc, I appreciated it after the fact because of the fact that Goku and Vegeta, they did get looked at in the tournament as mortal gods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I looked at with the Zamasu situation was he saw it early. And that was the whole reason why he got Goku's body.
Yep.
Because he like, oh, you niggas are the anomalies of the universe. Yeah. That's why everybody wanted y'all dead in the first place.
Yeah.
That's why your planet was ordered to go because somebody figured out that if you face off against a god and live, you're gonna be on God. Yeah. That's only your race possible.
Yeah.
To answer this real quick before we go, AJ, you never know if it might pop up later in the manga. We don't know if the manga coming back. We still ain't heard nothing, but it might pop up.
Wait, what did he say?
He was saying that you don't need Jiren backstory because it felt forced. If it would have went somewhere, he probably would have been okay with it. But
I mean, that's also I feel like if they change the backstory in some way where you kind of realize that Topo and Jiren are fighting for the same things that Goku and Vegeta are fighting for.
They gotta say it earlier.
Yeah.
The fact that they said it at the last minute. That's what made it forced. And we didn't get a chance to know anything about any of the people he was talking about.
Right.
Like, he was like, my master. Who the fuck was he?
Let me tell you about
when Jiren going through death didn't really do nothing.
Let me tell you about when
they were trying to hold on to that too long.
Saga came out in the manga, all the speculation. It was, oh, this finna be when we get to all the stuff that Jiren was talking about.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
This is where we finna hear all that. And then when the Galactic Patrol Saga came out, you like. So we still don't know what that was for.
That's why I said they're gonna get it bridged. Like I said, I bet they're gonna rewrite Jiren and top like they whole thing in a different way.
I am curious,
to either keep them in the story or to make that ending between that fight just make more sense.
Yeah,
because Goku and Vegeta, grew to another level.
That was partial of what took Topo over the top was Jiren's like dismissal
Yeah.
of him getting beat up. Like, nigga, you're weak because you're funny because you care about people. And it was like, okay, give us. Y'all have to go to give us a backstory of their dynamic.
Right.
Because Topper was going hard for Jiren the whole time, and Jiren was just quiet. He didn't say shit until that part. They were trying to flip the script like, no, y'all niggas weak because y'all showing love. And he like, well, we've been showing you love.
Because
that's to make you weak.
They was trying to hold that mystique of Jiren. Because I remember when we first watched it, it was like, but who's this nigga Jiren, right? Yeah. But then like after my third rewatch, I was like, it kind of takes me back to like, as the character Captain Marvel, what I know about Captain Marvel, I'm like, I know Captain Marvel is OP, right? But when in the MCU, I remember when we talked about it, I was like, in this Captain Marvel movie, they need to show me why we are waiting for Captain Marvel. Like, why is she the trump card? Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is she so bad? I know in the comic lore, but in the movies they haven't showed us. I was like, I want to see that in the movies, right? That's kind of what I had with Jiren. Like after a while, I was like, okay, if Jiren is just so beastie, nigga, like, I need to know why he's so like how. And they never really got to it.
They did show his strength to show like, hey, do you see how he is?
They showed his strength, but they didn't like. I mean, like again, at the time before, like you look how long it took before we got to. They start showing us his backstory.
I ain't gonna hold you.
He was a strong silent type.
The way that they showed his strength, like you said, you was wondering about it all the way up until. And when he finally started making moves, you was like, okay, I get it. Yeah, I see why they say this nigga is the strongest. Because this man ain't did nothing. He did this.
He just sat there like this the whole damn day.
Everybody
you know what I'm saying? Like, but man.
I mean, like I said, they say, like I feel like they did the same thing with that Mystique with Hit. Like I feel like when Hit first came on the map, it was like
I like Hit better than Jiren.
I do. They started with this episode to be like, we ain't gonna show you that he did. You know what I'm saying? But that first like interaction with Vegeta, like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like, everybody was like, bro, this nigga that calm.
So you know what? I equate. So I got a list of like Dragon Ball characters that I'm like, they definitely wasted because they didn't really dive into like Hit is one of mine. Like Pycon, like I feel like Pycon, they should have explored that story a little bit more, dog. Pycon was so fucking cold.
He ain't,
bro. They don't ever bring him back up, bro.
Cause he ain't canon.
That's not canon.
The all that stuff in between that Otherworld tournament, I can't remember if he showed up somewhere after the fact and where he might have been canonized there. But all of that stuff, like where Goku did like the fake Super Saiyan and the Otherworld tournament, all that stuff between the Buu Saga and the Cell Saga,
really,
all that stuff is not because if I remember correctly. I didn't read the Dragon Ball Z manga, so I can't remember fully. But if I remember correctly, once the Cell Saga ended, Dragon Ball Z went on a hiatus.
I do remember that. Yep.
Straight when the Buu Saga started. So all of that stuff was anime only.
What, bro? I ain't gonna hold you up until I literally thought all that was still was canon.
And like I said, I can't remember if
I thought literally GT was the only thing that wasn't canon.
No, I mean it's filler arcs. The Garlic Jr. Saga is a filler arc.
Damn, bro, because Pycon cold, bro. I always say they need to show more love to my nigga Pycon.
I forgot about Pycon.
Bro, Pycon was cold, bro. And so it's like there's a couple like hits definitely cold. Are you done with the Terminator Power? Where are you at on your watch?
Just motherfucking battle with the guys.
That's it. Oh, he got that right.
That's the beginning of Super.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta go through. You gotta go through.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Now you can chill. I wait till the
That is true. That is true. All right, man. But you know what's crazy? It's kind of like history repeat itself, right? Because you got to think we had Broly and all that other shit, right? And then when Dragon Ball Super came out, then they was like, all right, we just redoing some of these story beats and shit like that, right? So now all the stuff they just like it's just like the history.
I mean, they know their routine. That's how they stay relevant.
Yeah, I'm here for it, man. I'm excited. Like I said, it's a great day to be a Dragon Ball fan. Let's get into a developer direct, man. Like I said, we had a couple of things. I know that one of the big things that I called out first. Yeah, the first thing that I called out was the Fable announcement. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, so for somebody who didn't play Fable, that announcement made me want to start like diving into Fable. But I know that it seems like everybody else have played Fable, so I definitely wanted to get y'all takes on it.
Yeah, I played Fable.
Yeah.
You played all of them or just played the I only played one.
The first two, but this one looks amazing.
I played the first. They had multiple spinoffs in between the first three. I only played the number. When I Googled, because we was talking earlier and seeing when the last one came out, they had releases. So obviously the first one came out in 2004. I didn't play the Lost Chapters. I don't know if that was an expansion or whatever. 2 came out in 2008. I didn't play pub games. I didn't play Fable Coin Golf, Fable Heroes, none of those. I played the numbered ones. That's it.
Right. Oh yeah, I didn't know they had.
So I got a question, just as somebody who's new into it, right? Because it seemed like they made an emphasis on your decisions impact the world. Has that not always been the thing?
Oh, yeah,
that part has.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe I don't know. I feel like game developers now be using that word and shit. So I don't know if they're trying to say the actual world or your experience in the world. Because most times I feel like Fable 1 or 2, it does change your experience in the world, how people interact with you, what they give you, what information they tell you based on like you, like good or bad or whatever.
It wasn't ever to the extent that they showed in this, where it's like in this one where you essentially get like an archetype, like one of the things you could buy houses in this one. It's like they were showing.
I think you did that in 3.
You can do that in
3. Yeah.
To that extent, though.
Like you have married and you have kids.
Okay.
Different.
Like you can leave and come back. Your kids get older and grow up.
That's
like
crazy.
Like,
I remember that.
Like Fable to me was the first game that was like rivaling Elder Scrolls and all that.
Okay,
like,
that's
like,
fair.
Really open world, doing shit, and you really doing whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But they boasted so much to me, and me understanding Fable back in the days was how much like story was in it. Like there was a story for almost anything you could do in Fable. Like you were saying, there are interactions. So there was never a same game. You know
and that's what I was gonna say. Like to this, well, like I said, with the buying houses, it wasn't necessarily like can you or can you not, but it was the buying the house. Now somebody who like when they showed it in the trailer thing, where the lady she like, I don't fuck with rich people.
Yeah,
you are. I see you have all of this stuff, so I don't fuck with you. Yeah. Not necessarily because you're good or evil. I just know you're a rich person. I don't fuck with you. That's kind of how she said it. She was like, "Oh, here comes this rich guy." Like,
like the morality, because before it was the morality affects you in the sense of if you were completely evil, you start going horns.
Right. It was very much good or evil.
Your parents would change, and then how people reacted to your parents would then, no matter what you did.
2003, right?
Yeah.
Wait. So what's the story of Fable?
They're just fables.
You just telling your story.
Oh, okay.
You put in the part. It's a fable. Right?
Oh shit! No, this sounds right up my alley.
Like it's always been
so funny because it literally is Grand Theft Auto just in a different time and place.
This sounds right up my alley. Shit.
What you do dictates your experience and your personality.
The one thing that also had me dying in all of this is they let you know no matter what you do to anybody, you can still try to romance them. Because they were showing in the trailer, because obviously the houses you can rent it out, and they were like, or you can evict dude. So in the part they had to do it, he was out there, oh, here you are, you done kicked me out, I got nowhere else to go. And in the bottom corner it said, romance? And it's like, bro, you can imagine that.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You can come to my bed, dog.
And
back to the house.
So in Fable, like 1, 2, and 3, like these are all different storylines, like different scenarios, though.
There's an overarching big bad. You're building yourself up to face that overarching big bad.
Yeah, like it's still combat fighting.
But then you have different mini stories and NPCs that you deal with and you interact with, and they build your overarching story on how people. Like then you have bards. The bards will come out and sing about your deeds and stuff. So you're just building your aura and your fables.
Yeah, it's really like I said, it's one of those kind of games. Like I said, one was the only one I ever played to the end, like finished it. But it's like that. It's like the idea of it is you playing a fairy tale, like you are in a fairy tale.
I'm definitely gonna tap in there.
Like, but it's like I said, like I feel like it's one of the only games I feel like because Grand Theft Auto still never touches on that, where the world itself really interacts with who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I feel like with Fable,
you know what's funny? They did at a point. San Andreas when they had the rep. You did, it was a color thing. But they went away with it because that's something that we've been asking. I was like, bro, we got to get back to gangbanging in Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto actually added you, like, let's say you did so much shit that you were really like on an FBI list, so you're just out in public and like, you go right there, like Max Star on your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like that would be that kind of shit where the world really is aware of who you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Before we get into more games on this, you know what game did have that, and they folded, and I'm just like, they need somebody else who has more imagination who can build upon that. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was Watch Dogs could have definitely could have exceeded as a legit Grand Theft Auto competitor where Saints Row had, like, when Saints Row went goofy, that's when they fucked up, right? Yeah. And then Watch Dogs was building their things, but like I said, there was so much left on the table. And like I said, they had that where, like, as a hacker, you became notorious, you know, stuff like that. And then they just never really built upon that. And if they had something like a better developer, somebody who could really dive into it, that's something that can definitely build. That franchise is dead. I know. That's what I just said. That's what I'm talking about. They just killed that.
I feel like at one point in time,
I think it's still rumored.
I saw it multiplayer at one point too, or it was one that came out. I thought
Watch Dogs, they had a multiplayer.
I'm talking about for Fable. Like I know Fable.
That's probably one. I told you they had all these. I told they had all these other
factions.
Oh, it was like a Fable Online or whatever.
Maybe it was Fable Fortune.
I think that's what it was.
Okay, I didn't.
That came out 2017, so that was the last one.
So. But to your point about the alignment thing, Knights of the Old Republic did that too. But that's also those only came out for Xbox too, so I can see you not having to play those.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk for Fable though.
Speaking, because it's on the screen, we got it up behind us. Forza looks amazing, fam.
Forza always looks the same to me.
Yeah, like it's just another car game.
Like I feel like it's in the same realm as sports, like all
sports.
But
that's the car game y'all told me to try if I want to get back into car games, right?
It's a real simulation. Like I just say,
I would say try my first Gran Turismo because it's free. Also,
yeah.
Because I've been trying to find a good racing game. I haven't played a good racing game. I mean, see, that's the thing. I don't know. I can't do that.
This didn't feel like it's a racing. Like I get. Like, I know Forza in general, but the Forza Horizon one,
Forza Horizon was a racing.
This didn't feel like it was racing.
No, like this Forza is really like driving.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, this
like
didn't feel.
They have little races and they break most of them, but you really.
This one felt like you're really driving the city.
Yeah,
and like it looks.
Oh, like you just cruising and shit, and you getting cars.
So I was gonna say, I feel like the Forza franchise in general is not made for regular racing. It is made for driving simulators. Wide pan screens because of like you say, the backdrops, the looks, the tracks. They like Horizon was like that. Horizon was a race game, but to me, I still felt like it was made for for a big TV, for somebody with a really nice TV to like literally because like the music and the look was just fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort in the look. Like I said, but I'm like Forza, just like I feel like Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo is for sure because that's the one I played more of.
Yeah,
that's for sure more racing.
Like Forza, Midnight Club,
all of
those are racing games,
right?
Yeah, Gran Turismo too is a mix. To me, Gran Turismo and Forza are the same because they do take a lot of time to develop the look.
Yeah.
And it's not just about that because the handle, all of that shit, they try to make realistic. But I also think it's like Trippy said, you have to get the setup to fully appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get the feedback in the steering wheel. You'll get the tremoring when you hit the gravel. Like it's different when you on a controller and all you feel is the button.
But see, so that's probably why I got out of racing games. Because if you need all that, I don't like. That's not my gaming experience.
It makes it a little better. Like I ain't gonna lie, I played Grand Theft with a steering wheel. It made it better.
I ain't gonna like when I started playing
steering wheel. As long as you got your controls in the middle.
All the shit. Once I started playing
I can't imagine that, bro.
Gran Turismo free to play game. Because, like you were saying, I haven't played a racing game in forever, and I had never played any of the Forzas. But when that came out, it was free to play. I was like, I'm gonna try it out, And it made me want to play more racing games. But to your point, I was like, damn, but I kind of want to get the whole setup. I want to actually drive it.
Like in Forza and Gran Turismo, because like I said, even when I had my job years ago, I think when Forza's 6 or something came out. Like
I don't know. I forgot which number this one is.
We actually had I had to be in the store setting up ready to play Forza, and it really that's when my first time really playing it. And I'm like, Forza Horizon to me is more racing sports, but Forza and Gran Turismo is simulation. Like you tweak the shocks to and you
see that. But so that's the type of car games I like. Cause I forgot there was one on Sega Saturn where it was where like say you race in and then you earn money and then you can buy different things to boost your car. So like my car, we might have the same body, but like my car might perform better because of how I tweaked it versus your car.
These are serious tweaks.
Them the type of games I like.
How much?
But they brought up Burnout. I just want to spend a special shout out to Burnout because that
was my shit.
That was your shit.
Burnout, take down
oh my god! Rocket is crash next to you and blow both of us up? Oh, it was on.
I also saw in the comments they was asking about the Star Wars racing game, Galactic Racer. Yeah, that like
seen that.
that looked like it's gonna be fire. It's it's racer game set in Star Wars.
Like a Mario Kart style shit.
Like
No, it's like you and let me see if they got.
But yeah, no, it's probably the
like
speed of
pod
light.
racing type. I don't think it's gonna be only pod racing, but like it's very much in the sense
You
of
went to race in the Millennium Falcon, bro.
I mean,
that was crazy. No, it's like it's not even just pod racing. Like McCarthy might be right. They done showed 3 different types of ships in this trailer. So you might be in space racing at some point.
I feel like it could be like you can race and still have like some space fights and you know what I'm saying, like you racing and fighting.
You be racing through
I don't need the fighting part of
it. Every ship gonna have some kind of.
You remember that Star Wars Starfighter game? I don't like space fighting.
I like space fighting.
I don't.
I like space fighting.
The too many degrees that you can go. Like, bro, let me turn right and left. I'm just gonna go forever. Like, good.
I definitely remember being flying upside down. Like, bro, how do I flip this bitch back around? Like, I used to love that games that had button just let you just
if they had that, yeah.
I used to be upside down all the time.
I wouldn't mind a driving game though if we had more fucking if everybody had the little setup and shit. Cause that'd be smooth.
Oh yeah, well y'all was talking. I went to go.
Pull up streaming on their own setup and shit. We just cruising the city. I've seen streams like that where it's just a bunch of dudes.
I mean, I think if I got to that space of really having I'm playing semi-truck games.
That's what T-Pain be doing.
If I'm gonna get the setup,
Tim probably be doing that.
Racing.
Oh, no.
Listen, Tim brother
through the streets.
Tim brother been doing semi-truck simulations as long as I've known him. Because he wanted to be a truck driver and everything like that. And he been playing, bro. He been doing those, and I've been seeing, bro. I'm talking about every year, like how they like EA Sports put out shit like every year. Like there's a new truck simulator every year, and Joe be getting him, and he got the full setup. And he was doing the thing.
Hold on, fam.
He did the face. Like,
this ain't that bad as I thought. To get the wheel and the pedals.
Oh, it's not. It's definitely cost effective.
140.
It's definitely cost effective.
I mean, that's probably low. That's a low one.
We just starting out, fam. I don't need
bro.
that ship gear shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was $700.
But like, you know what? But the thing is,
it come with a TV,
bro. You know what's crazy about those simulations, bro? It literally is just exactly what it tells you. Like it's not like a bonus mission. It's like no, it's like all right, you driving from Milwaukee to California, and you are actually driving through Milwaukee and California.
That was flight when I loaded up Flight Simulator, and I was like, bro, I'm finna just put it in. I think we flying from Milwaukee to Japan or something. I was like, I'm thinking it's gonna simulate. When it told me, bro, this finna be a 17-hour flight. You gotta land. You gonna have to refuel, and I'm like, I know you fucking lying.
Real time. It's funny how some of those games. So I remember I was in high school.
I'm about to pause this y'all. Like,
wait,
but it's to what King said earlier. I'm on a controller, so I'm like, bro, I don't want to sit here and do this for like if I had that. But if I had that, I'd probably be more willing.
No.
On the controller, I was like, bro, I know you lying.
Bro, you know what? You want to know the fun? It's funny how like certain games that is like just real life grab the shit out of you, right? Because I remember I don't think that was needed. I remember I was in high school and I was taking a blueprint class, right? And so we had to download this program called AutoCAD. Right, and it's like nothing really just auto work, right? Then the next step was turning those blueprints to actual houses, right? So I forgot what the name of the program, but we end up having to get this program, and it was literally like you load your blueprint in there, and then you got to like build the wall, build the concrete, like shit like that, right? When I tell you, me and my hood cousin, we was like battling who can build the best house, and these are like legit houses, like I'm talking about like legit brands, like you know what I'm saying, name brand. Faucet, like you had to like you can set the granite. You like it was literally like Lowe's, like you like what you get from Lowe's and Menards, but you build the house based off of your blueprint. We spent a whole summer battling who could build the best house, and I was just like, bro, this is crazy that this is the game.
Sit around here and just do that all day.
That you capture you.
Interior design games and shit like that. Like,
man, I did the flight simulator. I did the police officer.
I want to do the police one too. Police, I want to do that one.
For your shift. giving tickets, riding up they like park too far away from the curb. Like it is no like, oh, a person gonna run out and you gotta like none of that. It is police work, walking the beat work. And you just doing that, like you said, you doing it for that whole time. I think that was the funnest shit. I'm sitting there telling the kids, leave me alone. No, I'm gonna get tickets and shit.
That's why people like stuff like Power Wash Simulator and stuff.
Like I'm doing the shit
you
right
gotta the stickers. You gotta check the stickers of the cars as you walk past.
Cardi, that's her hair.
Farm Simulator.
Farm Simulator is a good one. Yeah.
That's her hair.
Like I said, I love Roller Coaster Tycoon. And I love the basic. I don't need all the other. No, I love let me just and it's funny because you know what's funny about Roller Coaster Tycoon is that there is really no rhyme or reason to I'm like all right, if I got to build a food court area. There's nothing in the game that says you need a food court area, but I built that food court area. But then I'm like, you know what? I got to put an ATM right here by this because like I'll be legit thinking. Right.
And Roller Coaster Tycoon is you can start seeing the thoughts of the people. Yeah. And so you be seeing, I think they realize like enough people are doing it because the two, you'll get to do like they be doing it and you look at their thoughts and you're like, damn, I'm so hungry. Yeah.
Hey, so like right. Bro, I be into it. It's funny because like you can legit do whatever you want to Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I'm like, man, if I put a Ferris wheel here, this ain't gonna make sense because I got roller coaster around and I'm gonna put I'll be thinking way too hard into this game, but I love it, bro. I love a good simulation game where it's like reality, but you gotta build some shit like that. Like I don't know, man. What other game from Developer Direct that was a big standout?
On the screen right now, Beast Reincarnation.
Oh yeah,
This is by Game Freak. So those are the people that make Pokemon. And I'm telling you, I think this is a cry for help, fam.
I think you didn't try to get out their deal.
I think, like, obviously they've made other games before, but they're primarily known for Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And
like
we've
all of the Pokemon games that like we talking about even like the
from beginning to
that's it. So this is their they're like, wait, we can kill shit too.
And I think they're like, look, I think they've been seeing people talk about how, you know, Pokemon always look the same. Like Pokemon, they never have graphics. I think they're like, look, we're gonna show it wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
But I feel like the last Pokemon game, the open world one, is like their first vision of really.
Yeah, but people also still was like it was buggy and lagged. Like I didn't play it, so I couldn't say. I
forgot it came out. Shit,
didn't get great reviews because of that, and I think ZA might actually get good reviews. But even still, people are like, the graphics on this is still like. Very, very much.
And it's
but not even cartoonish. Where it's like some of the textures, like if you go up to a wall on a texture, somebody like, bro, this is PS2. Because it is just, it looked like when you go up to a wall, it felt like flat.
But you know what? It's weird with Pokemon games because, like I said, the best selling Pokemon games is the top down ones that are very simple. Mm-hmm. Like on the Switch and on the Game Boy, you know what I'm saying? That's on like the Game Boy, well not the Game Boy, but like it's like those are the best selling ones, and it literally be the same story retold. Just like, this is gold. Now you got more Pokemon, or just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's another player,
right? And so it's crazy how it's like. I'm trying because I was trying to think about this as I've been replaying Pokemon Go lately because they got a couple of events going on. I was like, let me tap in and shit like that. But I'm just like, what do we want from a Pokemon game? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it seems like as of now, it definitely seems like the fan base don't know what they want. It seems like we like the top down, but we want an open world, but we also want a battle. But I feel like
people need.
What do we want?
I feel like what I haven't seen yet, and I don't really be in the Pokemon world, but I feel like there isn't we need like a Pokemon rancher, kind of like where like you really the whole point of the game. Because like I said, it's almost like a lifestyle game.
Oh, I think that's what that new. What is it? Pokopia?
Is that a new one that they bringing? Like I feel like they need. Like I feel like people are so tired of fighting Pokemon that you can just raise and just.
It feels like
like build your world. Build your world. Build your world. I can be a trainer if I want to.
I can. This one I think is supposed to feel almost like Animal
Crossing.
Almost like
Animal Crossing.
Like Pokemon would actually aid if they were probably a lot like
Animal Crossing.
No, what's the?
That's what the new one I think is supposed to be like.
What's the fake Pokemon game?
Pokemon MMO.
Power World. Like you really take your Pokemon out, and I feel like that's like in a sense that's kind of what they did with this.
I thought that's what ZA and Arceus were.
I haven't played Pokemon in a long time.
I don't think it still does the same thing. I think it's still like. You're not open world just taking Pokemon fighting. I think it's still like battles. Like it's still like it's just like a top. It's just like a 3D version of the top.
Just so more, just not a focus on battling. Like let me choose what I want to do in this Pokemon world. Like pretty much choose how you want to play. If you want to go down the path of being a Pokemon trainer, then you can go down this path. If you want to just be, you know what I'm saying, somebody who raised Pokemon. If you want to work, you like they pretty much like give you that option of you get to choose your destiny on how you want to live and be in this Pokemon world.
Like, I mean, you may be like I said, one of those kind of, which I guess it would be in a sense like Animal Crossing, where I mean, like you might be farming. You might just have a farm where you just farming the ingredients or whatever food for a certain Pokemon. Or you know what I'm saying? Like
to that point, like I said, I don't know for sure because obviously it hasn't come out yet. But like in the trailer for the new Pokemon game, like I said, it's called Pokemon Pokopia. It is a life simulation game.
So that sounds
very much feels like it's like a cross between Pokemon and Animal Crossing.
So I feel like if they come out with that might be it. That might be the one that we're looking for because. Yeah, because it definitely seems like
I think everybody's getting sick and tired of battles. Like I'm just battling my Pokemon.
Because I was sitting here thinking, like, I wouldn't mind a beastie ass like Pokemon Stadium open world where you can just go out and catch those shit and train them. And then
that's what AJ was saying, like a Pokemon MMO.
Yeah, battle each other in the stadium.
Like my career.
Yeah.
I mean, you really just turning Pokemon Go into an actual game.
True.
Where everybody would
just walk around, catch your Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon Go battle with it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So it'd be like a more. I mean, I think that's really what's crazy that you don't realize that like they don't have even in Japan. I've never heard like a Pokemon online in general. Like you would think that MMO would have been created.
Well, that's because because
I mean they do pets and all that kind of stuff and all that kind of game already. Well, so you're just doing
the reason why I kind of like said now that I think about it, the main thing about Pokemon, no matter what, it's always the trading game. The trading aspect of Pokemon, that's still going tough. You know what I'm saying? Where they didn't turn into digital trading and everything like that. So it could be like we just didn't think about it because we still making hand over fist with this trading aspect of it.
But back to Beast of Reincarnation.
This
game, this is the one that I was like, I need to pre-order it right now. I wasn't able to. I pre-ordered it open.
I was about to say, why not?
I was pre-ordered it open yet. But also it's coming to Game Pass. Not Game Pass.
It's gonna be free.
It's coming to Game Pass.
Oh, y'all slap.
So like, I'll probably just do that. But I have been buying like games that I play a lot on Game Pass that I just want to support the developers with. But this one, it looks so fire because it gave me vibes of Final Fantasy VII, the remake, where the way you're doing like your moves and stuff, the time kind of slows down as you pick the ability that you want to do, and like your abilities can chain together and stuff.
Hey, real quick, is anybody else hearing the clicking? Somebody told me that they're hearing clicking.
I heard it. I just got that too. But I don't know what to do in real time about it.
Are you hearing what's the clicking?
I don't hear it, but like
we don't hear it. But somebody said when they listen to it, they're hearing a weird clicking sound. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
I didn't know what to. Somebody told me too, and I just didn't know what to do in real time.
Oh, I mean, you still talking about the beast though?
Yeah.
But no, I'm just saying, like it gave me vibes of Final Fantasy VII, where I am definitely excited for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on the story of. I want to see what it is. Because I mean, I'm assuming that wolf got something like.
So the setting for it's set like 200 years in the future. Maybe it was further than that, but either way, it's set in the future, and this plant thing is kind of taking over the globe, and like people are afflicted by it, and they're trying to like. She has the mark of it, and like they're trying to take out the big beast that's essentially trying to take over the world. The big bad, essentially.
Okay. But I couldn't tell at first if it was like it gave me like the whole like Black Myth Wukong vibe, all that kind of stuff. Like, but like I said, when I started looking at it again, I could see the Final Fantasy.
I can see you thinking, oh, they said it stopped. So whatever you just did.
Okay. Bet. Good. Anyway, what y'all saying?
No, I definitely can see the difficulty probably being around the Black Myth vibes. And I think that's where you can get it. But I think because where Black Myth, your time don't slow when you're doing your abilities.
Right.
Like you gotta get in where you can fit in with those abilities there. This one feels like it's not going like it. Like I said, it does feel like Final Fantasy, and I'm excited for that.
Did they have released it
this summer? It doesn't say when this summer, but it is this summer.
All right. Was there anything else on Developers Direct? I think that was the biggest ones. Those 3, 4.
Yeah. Other than that, the other game was like it's like a party game, Kiln.
Oh yeah.
They show that now, yeah.
Yeah. It looked. I ain't gonna hold you. It looked very fun, but this is 100% a party game.
So can we get into these trailers?
Let's get into these trailers, man.
Firstly, we gotta bring it because y'all didn't bring it up, and I don't know why y'all didn't bring it up. Did y'all see the He-Man trailer?
Oh, absolutely. I forgot. I should have put that on there. That is my fault on there. Yeah. You know what I said? I said, I pray that whoever wrote this movie is giving Jared Leto something to work with. Because I said, if this flops, Jared Leto's not going to do anything fantastical ever again. Because here's the thing. I never blamed Jared Leto for his mishap with the Joker and with Morbius. It's the writing. Because Jared Leto's a top tier actor, bro. He's a top tier actor, bro.
This is what I'll say. Jared Leto, when it comes to his Joker is a equal parts failure. He had bad writing, especially his interaction with Common, and he took a part that could have not been so over the top.
I thought you fucked with this Joker.
I do fuck with his Joker, but that
was you. Okay.
Yeah, but I do understand why people are upset with his characters that he portrays when it comes to.
Oh yeah, I like this. Yeah,
I get it. I did enjoy the cameo at the end of what was it, Batman Superman.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what I remember saying.
Yeah, in the Snyder cut. In the Snyder cut, yeah.
Jared Leto's Joker.
Okay, that could be what I was remembering then.
Right, but at the same time, I think this Skeletor Jared Leto character will be good, partially because you can't really mess it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to mess it up.
Well, yeah, this is why I said I'm confident. I'm more confident in it. I just more so because I like Jared Leto as an actor. So I was like, I've always felt like he got a bad rap. But with Masters of the Universe, I was like based off of what I'm seeing, I'm like, if they don't take it too serious and like they have some fun with it, I can see Jared Leto flourishing in this role.
I don't want Jared Leto to have fun with it. I want him to tease.
You want a serious Masters of the Universe?
It don't gotta be serious. Like it's not serious at all.
That's what I'm saying.
The original wasn't serious.
Yeah.
I don't need him to be mean Skeletor.
Oh no! You talking about I don't think
that is my fear though.
Yeah, I don't think Jared Leto would go to like everybody know this Skeletor.
That is my fear. I would say.
Like I don't need him having wisecracks and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like he need to be a real threat. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't want him to go too full goofy, but I'm like I can't. It's one of those ones where it's like the property itself, it doesn't take itself 100% fully serious. So I don't need Jared Leto to be fully like, you know what I'm saying?
But even the Kevin Smith, the animated one, he was like, I enjoyed it, but there were parts of that Skeletor that's like, ooh, you stepping a little too into mean Skeletor. Dial it back like a
yeah. Because like I said, the trailer did show us certain beats that they already show old boy doing the laugh, like we seeing some of the memes come to life.
And so I do look at that because I do feel like, which I do love it because I feel like it's the right move to do. Like it has the Sonic treatment. Where it's like it started in real world, and you getting pulled back into back into the world. So it's like that's how you kind of create. Like I said, they were trying to make it a series. Like I feel like this first movie is like him just understanding where he came from, and going back and thwarting Skeletor one time, but coming back.
And I think that would be the thing because the first one, remember he was already in the world, and they pulled the girl and her friend in. I think it was like the two.
I gotta go back and watch. I can't even remember.
And they came in, but
like the live action one.
I can't remember specific story beats.
Yeah.
I can't remember specific story beats, so I gotta go back and watch for sure.
This one will be different in the sense of they're gonna make it from the perspective, like you say, of him remembering that. And then it'd be like, but it's kind of like it was a dream, and it was like, no, that really happened.
It's exactly what Bold said. That's kind of what I want. I want it to still be campy, but I also want him to still be able to view him as a threat.
That's the only way I can see how it works because it makes sense. In this storyline for this movie, where it's like. It would be like you've been in the real world, and they came to get you because they need you to stop an actual thing. So Jared Leto got to be menacing, and somebody who's already been running shit. So if you come back, but I can't understand And I don't. That's why I said that's what it means. Because it's like Skeletor gonna see him for the first time and say something crazy. You know what I'm like, and that's gonna be that meme thing or whatever. Like
it just depends on how far they go into it.
You think you think we get the run out meme? Yeah, I think we get the run out.
We will get it. You know why we will get it? You know why we will get it? Why we will get it though? Because you can't get rid of Skeletor in the first movie.
So you think he runs?
While destroying his throne and like throwing him at the end of the movie, he has to escape.
Oh my God! No, don't do that.
So
I think we don't get the meme. We get the meme.
My glasses,
Yeah,
but I don't know where they are.
I
feel like them.
But I do want to bring up too, before we get into what we already had planned, the first look of Lobos off.
Yes. We talked about it. We didn't put it on there.
We just said we were going to talk trailers all in general.
Yeah.
So I think that was a good look.
It was.
Man, it's gonna be great.
As a Lobos fan,
to add to that movie, I think it does change the dynamic of how we saw the movie. Because I think everybody kind of saw that movie and thought this is going to be a downer, and then they're going to, probably have it's going to be a derivative of Superman.
Mm-hmm.
But now you bring in Lobos, I think it will change the outlook of the whole thing.
I hope.
I feel like he's going to be there for a very short part, though.
Well, such a thing, but that's the thing with Lobos, and the reason why I love the character Lobos. I always do. We black, right? Let's hear. But he's always there just for a short period of time. Even in Justice League Unlimited, it was just like a 3-episode arc, and then he pop up every now and then. Even in the comics, outside of reading his actual comic run, anytime he popped up, he just kind of popped up. So I hope Jason Momoa does come with that same energy of just like, because you got to think with Lobo, when he comes into the into the Justice League or even just pop up on screen, he's fully confident that he's that guy, and he's also a big bro. It's more like, yo, man, hey, Superman, I'm just as good as Superman. It's crazy that me and you right here, right now, like you know what I'm saying. He comes very bravado, you know what I'm saying, like and ready. So I'm like, I'm excited to see Jason Momoa jump into that role like that.
I hope it don't sound like Aquaman.
Well, That might
be because
Aquaman
was supposed to be that Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman just kind of sounded like Jason Momoa, kind of putting on a little bit, and Jason Momoa is very much just Lobo. So you kind of might have to deal with that. But to your point about him not being there very long, I could see that because he's not the main bad. Yeah. So he very much might show up in passing, just so you know, like, yo, he's in the universe is here.
Yeah. Context, bridge the movie.
Yeah.
And he can pop up anywhere else, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
Speaking of pop-ups, see that new Mario Galaxy?
Yes.
So
I still didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it?
No, because I told you it came out so early this morning, and I got up and just got ready to come here, and I was like, damn, I should watch it. And we started talking.
Got the Yoshi reveal.
Oh man, that was
also frog. What was the suit? Was it turtle suit? Frog suit with Luigi.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was the fire suit. I saw a picture about the fire suit.
They showed the fire suit, but they also
Oh, they showed more. Okay,
well,
I'm about to watch it now.
Yeah, man. You know what? It's funny because
you can send it to the YouTube too.
Yeah. This Mario universe grew on me. I'm not gonna hold you because at first, like the first one was good. Like I said, even before I was skeptical about it. I didn't like what's the name? I didn't like his Mario voice, Chris Pratt's Mario voice, and everything. And then it grew on me. And every time I see more trailers, and even just in general, I'm just like, this is the Mario world I like. I do like this Mario world.
I think this would have been a great cartoon.
It definitely would have. Hell yeah!
Came out, this would have been forever.
Hell yeah! This would have been a great cartoon.
I think it would have been too much though. That budget would have been ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
Chris Pratt in them, I guarantee
when they pull up on the bikes, you could have did that on every episode.
You know what it would have been?
It would have been no voice. It would have been no famous voice actor.
You know what they would have did? They would have did how they did Clone Wars. They would have got people who can make the sound, because like Samuel Jackson's not in Clone Wars, but they got somebody doing their best damn Samuel Jackson impersonation. Well, man, so like say, this Mario can not really be live action. Like when you think about it, like as much as we like live action stuff, this is the perfect platform and world for Mario and Luigi.
You definitely need this type of and I think that's the whole thing that we have to realize as a fan base. Everything shouldn't be live action. You know what I'm saying? Like,
say it again, because let me tell you, solo you out and say it again, man. Because everything do not need to be live action.
But also got to bring up they're giving Darth Maul his own.
Yeah,
I'm here for it, but to me, I want to see origins.
So as a person who is doing this rewatch, right, that I'm doing on the timeline, this timeline rewatch, and I'm watching breakdowns in the moment of the timeline as they go and everything like that. Learning about Maul's adventures in the comics, I didn't know that was like as big as it was. So knowing that this is really going to be diving deep into that, because you got to think, like I said, where I'm at, and even kind of how they did it, right? When he pops up in, was it Solo at the end of Solo? Or was it Kenobi? It was one of those ones.
Yoshi got a voice?
Yeah.
Who was little Yoshi?
I don't know. Well, anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he talks.
Oh, where did Maul pop?
But either way it goes, he pops up in one, and it was like, wait a minute, we thought he was dead up to this point, right? And so it was like there was a whole lot in between, and then you learn that like, oh, they really tell his adventures. Yeah, Rebels. They tell
Go ahead, Clone Wars, but
yeah, they tell his adventures in the comics. So that's when I was like, oh snap! I was like, yeah, I was going to go back and read it before I even knew that they was going to, you know what I'm saying, animate it or you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, that's where I'm more interested in. But I get what you're saying with origins and everything like that.
They said he did show up in Solo.
Yeah, it was Solo. Like it was one of those ones I just watched where I was like, wait, I thought he was dead. Like, yeah, so it was like, you know, it was one of those ones.
No, because it was like at the end.
Yeah, it was at the end. It was at the end. It was at the end.
Remember. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, and so that's what I was like. So you know what I'm saying. So for me, I'm really excited about it, especially because I've been all in on Star Wars right now. So yeah, and like I said, Rebels as an update, Rebels have been turning over a little bit. Like I saw people in the comments say that, like, give it some time, he's gonna get a little bit better. So it definitely has been getting better. Ezra still's not my favorite still, like I said, but it's been getting a little bit better.
I like Rebels. I can understand. I wonder if I would feel different watching it how you did that way, but Rebels because Rebels obviously came after Clone Wars. And Clone Wars had like that weird 2020 season. It was interesting, but I enjoyed it that way, and I'm excited for this because it's more stuff I do. Like I was to your point about wanting origins. I always have been saying like I wish we could step out of the Skywalker saga, but this is a sidestep in it where it'll be interesting to see some of the stuff that we know from Maul and like some of the stuff that you see in comics and stuff played out just either in animation or on screen. I guess is a better way to put it.
Because also it adds, you know what? If I never watched the shows, if you just go straight off of movies, your perception of Maul is completely different. Because before I started even watching Clone Wars and Rebels, I'm thinking Maul is just this Darth Sith Lord that you know what I'm saying, that you got to deal with. Did not know how many layers he had. I didn't know about Savage. I didn't know about I didn't know about it I didn't know about all of that stuff until I dive deep into it. So now you learn the layers to Maul. It's like, oh shit, yeah, I want to know more about him, bro. Like it's crazy, yeah.
I think that's the thing with the films, like even though it does exist in the Star Wars universe, whether it's in the comics or the animated series, is like y'all have created a world. To me, I feel like they're one of the only franchises, probably outside of like Dune and all that did create this fantastic world in live action, where it was like it's palatable. I can watch this. I can be intrigued by all the characters, and you do have backstory. You do have a storyline. You just have not made it yet. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I can wait on it or whatever, but I just would like to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In whatever media you choose outside of the comic.
But I think that's what to Dig's point, they default to a Skywalker saga story. And that's where this is like, y'all introduce us to this world, let's explore it. Like y'all gave us all this shit.
Even then they don't give us the full Skywalker because Anakin's full beginning is not really detailed. It's a mystery. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk about it, immaculate conception, blah, blah, blah. But nigga, talk to us about it.
Well, it's in different properties. It's like, this part was told in the book, and then this part was told in the comic. But then you can get this part for the video game, then you can get this part for this show. It's like, bro, that's what I mean. You giving me a lot of homework.
But I gotta go find
you giving me a whole lot of fucking homework in this.
Get to the book where they talk about it. No, bro, just give it to me.
Let me see all this. Let me just see all this on screen. Let me not have to. Yeah, and I think that's why they keep going back to the Well of the Skywalker saga, because you got all this stuff that's already written out. Whereas like, if you go outside of that, you have to create the entire story. Yeah. Like the High Republic is just starting to get fleshed out through the comics and books, but if like I think it's James Mangold, I think his is doing like the Dawn of the Jedi.
Yep.
Where it's like he has to write that story. There's nothing that he can draw upon. Because I don't even think George Lucas had.
Bro, I just learned about that. Bro, I did not know that like a lot of these stuff, like I forgot somebody started writing more stuff after the prequel trilogy. This nigga just wrote a book and then it was like, yeah, I'm calling this the Bible. And George Lucas was like, oh yeah, I like that. Like there were like the two entities of building the world and then what George Lucas didn't merge together at first. It was just somebody saw that.
As much as Disney has given us so much of Star Wars, I really wish they would have just kept the expanded universe. The stories that came out after the end of the original trilogy, and like all throughout the books and like the comic books and stuff that came out for there, when Disney came and just said, we shutting all this down and creating our own new, I think they left so much stuff on the table that could have been great.
That's what you said. Damn, they would really shut all that shit down?
Because they wanted to tell their story, which is understandable. You know, you want to tell your story. It was kind of loose and fragmented. George Lucas, he had a plan for what he wanted to kind of tell after the end of Return of the Jedi and moving forward. But a lot of the stuff was through books and was through comics and through just, it was so loose where, to what we were just talking about, you got to go through all these hoops to really understand the story. And if you're not a really huge Star Wars fan, you probably don't know all of that. Right. So Disney came and said, well, we're going to tell the story. This is going to be the definitive story moving forward. And that's where it's like, I kind of wish what y'all kept, y'all would have kept some other stuff.
I get that.
So we kind of, I don't know. I thought we talked about it last week, but ASAP Rocky album.
We did. Somebody's recommendation.
That was my recommendation.
Was yours?
Yeah. So you must have finally listened to it. I told you, bro. This is what.
He's definitely solid. I like the range that he's going with. But I feel like ASAP Rocky kind of always was.
Yeah, but I think even in my recommendation, I said his little jabs at Drake, because I know that was the big thing people talking about. Like, oh, he's shooting at Drake. I'm like, bro, that didn't take away from the album. That's not even highlight to the album that I even bring up and talk about. There's so much more on this album.
I felt weird about it, but then because it's been so long since he actually had an album.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, bro, this really his arch nemesis, though. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't put out a track during the height of it or anything. So it's like he didn't put out a track during the height like throughout. So it's like he just finally getting his shit off about it.
And I feel like even when you think about how the rollout was, everybody's really showing like, nigga, A$AP living good, nigga. Like, I'm gonna throw one more jab at you, just to let you know that I am so.
But I also, he said on the podcast, he's very open. He was like, bro, it's not really no smoke. He's like, it's over women. He said, I don't like them. It's over women. Like, all right.
That shit, like. Niggas getting BBLs, but you lucky we don't buy this.
Yeah,
right.
But you know what? You want to know what?
But wait, the gray area people like to pass over. That you need to really address, because niggas could go hard on them and they don't.
So here's the thing that I realized, and I said,
that was pause word.
Yeah. I know we don't. Every podcast done ran the Drake topic down to the floor, right? However, his biggest beefs is a lot of people that's like, bro, it ain't even that deep. Kendrick said it, bro. I just don't like you. It ain't got to be deep, I guess. A$AP said, bro, it's not that deep. It's just like, like a lot of people don't like this nigga, and it's not deep. It's like, bro, I just don't like him.
Bro, I'm saying, Drake the type of nigga, like I said, the fact that A$AP ain't said shit, Drake was the type of nigga that would still like every other photo.
That's the thing, that's the problem. It is the fact that people forgive him. They give him passes. They just keep doing shit to make it worse. Like even now, you lost your court case, and then you appeal it, bro. Just leave it alone. You're not even doing what you're supposed to do. Just be an artist, make your music, and let beefs die. He the one that's backtracking and going back picking at old beefs that he lost. Just stop.
And the fact that you're supposed to be doing a roll up for your shit, like, bro. This ain't good look, bro.
It's because forgetting about 2 years ago.
See, look, not like we want to forget about it.
You're there. I need to appeal.
Also, Drake, you know what? And here's the thing. All right, let me get it. I was a Drake fan. I listen to Drake, right? So I know, listen, I hold on to lyrics. Drake had a very, very famous line where he said, "Diss me, you never hear a reply from it." Nigga, you have been replying in multiple ways.
That was a different time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm just saying, bro. It's just like, hey, man, what's going on, bro? But here's the thing.
Grassy Drake.
I want him to just get back to the music because here's the thing. Bro, nobody's like, yes, anytime somebody not like us win like an award or something, it come up for that moment like, oh shit, man, not like us, right? But for the most part, people have been passive. Niggas is anticipating the fall off now. The nigga who backed out of the beef, who got all flat for a year and a half for backing out of the beef. Soon as he put out good visuals in the song, niggas was like, fuck that, I want the fall off. Drake, you have the same scenario because people want Iceman. And when he was doing the rollout and not talking about it, people wasn't bringing up the Not Like Us. No, people was like, all right, well, let me see what we gonna do with Iceman. But then every time, oh, we gonna pill. Come on, like now you bringing it back up again. Just get back to the motherfucking music.
I mean, that's all you gotta do. My thing is, you can't be losing that much money, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, your money good. Like, you can't be losing.
But you are losing that much, man, because you still gamble too. Like,
Yeah, he might be losing more.
Your fault. It ain't like
Nigga falling apart in front of my
I don't think he going broke or nothing, but he might be, because to King's point, the nigga do gamble a lot.
He do.
he might be losing more than you think.
Like somebody in the ear, like you gambling more than you can do.
Yeah.
He lose a lot.
Yeah.
But when you got some gambling losses.
They're still bringing up the whole,
but not as much as they used to.
It's because of the whole you backed out. Now, what do you have to say about
Yeah.
that? You know what I mean? You can't continue to call yourself the GOAT when you had the opportunity.
I disagree with
to
that.
put that shit together, and it's like, well, let's see where you're going with it.
I will say though, to Deuce's point, where people are like, yo, I don't care about that anymore. I forgot. I think it was Fat Joe. Yeah, it was Fat Joe.
Yeah.
Like, Brian trying to check this. Somebody, bro, I don't give a fuck what
Bro,
Fat
the
Joe
whole
did.
comment, niggas was like, bro, I get it. Yeah, he backed out. So what? Nigga, bro, I saw so many Young Thug, whoop-de-doo. He backed out. Like, nigga, put the album out. Nigga, he about to get this. That nigga rapped his whole life. He rapped his whole life backwards. Nigga, we in. We in.
It's definitely wild. It's like I really hate people, bro. Like, y'all want this one little piece of this, like, of this man's story. This nigga's trying to give you a body of work. It's like, cause I need to know a reply.
I told you, we talked about it in the podcast. When niggas came in, was mad, and I was like, bro, the next day, turn right back on.
I was disappointed as a person of that, but then again, also I was like, well, let me see where to go. Like I said, because J. Cole, like I said, out of that 3, I had J. Cole. So, you know what I'm saying? I was more so disappointed because I was ready to be like, you know what I'm saying, at least be able to defend my flag, you know, be able to have that debate where, you know, like, you know, I think J. Cole the best out of the big 3. I think Kendrick, I think Drake. Like, I'm like, all right, now this is going to be my moment to be able to have something that I can, you know what I'm saying, use it as a talking point. So I was more upset about that. But in a retrospect, like I said, even when I think about my favorite songs from J. Cole, it's not the songs of J. Cole talking about, like, I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, right, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, as soon as he put that song, I'm like, yeah, I'm with a lot of people. Was I disappointed in the moment? Yes. But also, hey, this music sounds already fucking amazing, and we get in a double disc, and now we get in a mixtape. Like, nigga, yes, I want all this.
It was a mixtape too?
Yeah, Jadakiss spilled it. He said, bro, you know, J. Cole is doing the new mixtapes where they're coming out on DLC, DSL. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So he hit up the locks for Money, Power, Respect, and I forgot what the other beat he said, but he was like, yeah, so he got a mixtape coming. So it's like, bro, I'm here for all of this. I don't like, and again, that's the thing with Drake. I'm like, bro, if Drake just get back to the music, like I said, granted, like there's gonna be a lot of people that's like, I'm off of Drake, but there's still, he's big enough to the point where if he just puts out the good music, he's still you're still Drake, my nigga.
Yeah.
But it seems like say you can't get past this moment, so you making everybody else gotta be like, all right, this moment again.
Man, I think some people are just over. Some niggas, bro, cannot rebound. It's like Dennis Smith. Like, you missed that free throw. Now the rest of your life, you keep missing free throws. Like, he gonna probably be that where until he get mental help, third party motherfucker to come intervene to help him wean off of his whatever this is. He can't make music.
Bro, 50 Cent dealt a death blow to Rick Ross. When you find out this nigga who talk about being the biggest drug dealer and all that is an officer, and what Rick Ross did, he went on probably one of the greatest hip hop runs of music, and made people be like, all right, man, yeah, he Officer Ricky, but hey, nigga, did you hear this Mastermind album, bro? Like, bro, he like, did you like? So it's like the music the music has shown you that depending on what the situation is, like obviously there's some things that are unforgivable, but like right now there's nothing in that. Like, bro, you can come back from it long as you put out just good music.
I want to hear what you got to say, and I want to piggyback off what you said.
Okay.
But like Drake has still been dropping music and he's still been dropping hits, so it's not like he can't move past it. He's refusing to do so, and it's like, bro, why? Because there's no outcome in this situation.
That's what makes it work.
Just keep making the songs and making us dance, and we ain't gonna have no problems. You know what I mean? Like,
But that's what made Kendrick so diabolical, because he called that out, and I think that's what fucked Drake up.
Right, that's he rebelling against it. He rebelling against it.
But I also want to bring up a point about the Rick Ross situation. So maybe it's a double-edged sword, but it kind of did two things. It did expose Rick Ross to being a correctional officer.
Yeah.
But it exposed correctional officers for selling drugs.
It sure did. I don't think nobody focused on that part.
I don't know if it was Atlanta or but it was like the nigga went to jail and the correctional officer was like writing a rap, and he was like, I just want you to hear it. And the nigga was like, what? He like, nigga, maybe my niggas was working in the studio. I just want you to hear it. And that, like, they was making fun of it, but I can't remember the show. But to me, I feel like that's what people never thought of.
Yeah.
The fact that how do you see cats with contraband in here? How do you be seeing cats smoke weed, wings, TV?
Yeah.
Niggas have dogs and cats in that motherfucker. The COs probably do.
Yeah.
When a dog feels up to the gym.
Some podcasts. This is very cool. This is anecdote. Some podcast. Pat was on it. Pat Cloud. They was talking to the dude, and the dude was like, "Bro, you sound like you in jail." He was like, "Nigga, I am." He was, "Bro, no, you're not FaceTiming right now." He FaceTiming. He was real life in jail.
Yeah.
I was like, "No, that's crazy."
Just real quick, T.I. back. Like I said,
T.I. is back, man. Cut the motherfucking dreads off. You said
he didn't need to cut the dreads.
Hung up the comedy.
He didn't need to cut the locks.
What?
He cut his locks.
He cut his locks and found a
and
track.
put out a track.
You heard the song?
I ain't heard it either though.
That song cold.
The song cold.
The song cold.
But here's the thing, like said, T.I. was still in shape. Like even just like he'll put out like random Lucy's with like him and like Young Thug real quick, or him and like Dolph or whatever. Like he would have random songs that he put out. He's always been in shape musically, so like I wasn't surprised that the song still sounded good.
I'm just glad his comedy arc.
Bro, you didn't even give it a chance.
I don't even know if it's over.
Fam, he got it.
I'll tell him it's not over.
I was telling him, I was like, bro, he might have a show tonight.
Why do you want it to be over so bad? You didn't even give it a chance. You didn't even listen to a joke.
I have heard. I don't remember what joke it was, but I have seen clips of this nigga doing stand up. And I don't like it. Like,
somebody does.
Like
somebody like it.
Somebody do. You know what I'm saying? Enough to put it behind his own paywall. Like my friends and family pay for this. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, was it the clip when he was trying to explain to the crowd member who Young Thug was? No, because that clip was a bad clip. Whoever put that in the promo, I was like I listen. I follow enough comedians to see how they do their promo. I was like, whoever put together T.I.'s promo did a very, very bad job of putting together his promo.
Like I said, the nigga was funny in the clips I've ever seen him in when he was doing his reality show. Those are a little funny clips. But stand-up clips I've seen, I'm like, and like I said, for me, it's like I said, it might just be biased in my space, but it's like I couldn't go to a show and know this nigga just finna tell me some jokes. Like, bro, you can't come out to one of your songs or something. You can't give me something. You ain't doing one little quick little wrap up before you get up out of here. I gotta hear you just tell me jokes. I'm sorry.
All right, well, let's get into recommendations, man. I actually got two. So I was watching Will Smith do white people shit. He got
I was gonna say that's the name of the
well, he's going from North Pole to South Pole, so of course he calls it pole to pole.
Is it like a trek or is it like
no? It's literally him doing white people shit. It's him. All right, I'm about to trek across the Arctic. You know what I'm saying? And get there. And he's trekking and he's doing ice climbing and everything. Then he goes to the Amazon and he's, hunting and gathering and doing all that stuff. And then he's going ice deep diving to discover some shit. He's going in caves to find new species and shit like that. Like, it's really Will Smith doing white people shit. What made me want to watch it?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
So here's two reasons why it made me want to watch it, and I call it Will Smith doing white people shit. The clip that made me want to watch it, he was on Jimmy Fallon, and he was talking about how he almost died, and he was saying that when he got done with it, he said, "After I do this, if I survive this, I'm only doing black people things. So I was like, all right, so let me see this white people shit you're doing. And I was like, oh, you really doing white people shit, bro? Like, it's crazy. But it was actually interesting. Like, say if you watch Nat Geo, if you like, National Geographic shows and stuff like that, showing cultures, like it does a really good job of just kind of showing, like the people in those professions, also some of the cultures in those areas. So it's like it's a really good show. And then it's Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? So well, so it's gonna be it's gonna be funny. It's gonna have some some entertainment to it. And it's funny because one part, and this I feel like you can't spoil this type of show, but there was one part they were talking about like why he went on this journey to do this and everything like that. And he was saying like, yeah, I wanted to be the biggest star. I wanted to be this. He was like, and then that Oscar night, and I was like, yep. So pretty much it was like that time when I slapped that nigga. That's when I feel like I had to get my life together because this whole show is about him like just getting in touch with nature, learning about the real wonders of the world and everything, getting in touch with life. After I slapped this nigga, bro, I was like, I realized my life is in shambles right now. I need to get my shit together.
That's funny.
This nigga had to go leave the country. Like,
man, that's funny.
Yeah, and then
so you had two, right?
Yep. And I feel like it's gonna be me and Trip gonna share the same one, but I'm gonna say a Knight of the Seven Kingdom. As a Game of Thrones person who loves like just that lore, what George R. Martin has created and everything, I've come to appreciate big scale battles and stories and small scale battle stories, right? And so when this show like got announced, I remember the show got announced, and I was like, okay, this definitely seems very more scaled down. And after the first episode, I realized why it's not as popular as I thought it was going to be. But I'm kind of encouraging everybody to watch it because I said, if you like stories like Brienne Tarth's story, or you like Jaime Lannister's redemption arc and stories like that, that's more grounded, it's not really just going culminating in just the big battle, dragons and everything and stuff like that, then you will definitely love this because it has all those elements of like the culture of of Game of Thrones and everything. And there's still small things that's going to connect to it because if this is I think 80 years before the Game of Thrones arc, and then I think it's 100 years after House of the Dragon, right? So you're still So it's like so you're probably get introduced to either the grandparents of some of the people in the main Game of Thrones storyline and everything. So I was like, I really like it. It's only one episode, but it was an interesting episode. The main character Dunk, I want to know more about him. You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely seems like somebody who's just like, all right, you've been dealt the bad hand and ain't nobody really on your side, but like you really got a pure heart of gold and you really want to do good. So I want to kind of see his redemption arc and the person that he's with. And of course, I watch my breakdown show, so it's like there's a lot of mystery to some of these characters. It's like, okay, what this going to be, what like how this is going to go in. So I'm very, very excited about it. So those are my two. I think, like I said, it's definitely worth the watch if you like Game of Thrones and you like more of some of the politics. I guess you can equate it to when people be like, I don't like the politics of Star Wars, but there's shows that if you like the politics, this show is good for you. Like I feel like if you like the politics and the main story, like just grounded stories in Game of Thrones, you'll definitely like this series.
Nice. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. I do want to watch it. I got two as well. First one will be Industry, and it's on HBO Max. It's a show about the lives of like these young investment bankers. They're in London, and it's showing like it's obviously their professional lives, but it's also like their personal lives. So like you gonna see them where they have to do 24 hours because they in investment banking. So that's a very high risk industry and stuff like that. But then it's like this also showing them when they go into the club and stuff like it's. You remember Entourage, obviously. I would say it's like any HBO show where it's like, bro, we finna show the partying aspect. We also finna show the real life. It's very drama. It's real good. Okay. Then the second one I'm recommending is Still Wakes the Deep. It's a game set in 1970 on this oil rig, and the oil rig is kind of going down, and you got to escape. So it's like you facing the deep sea disasters, and it's like monsters and shit. And I don't know how the monsters got there, to be honest. They drilled into something. It's like it mutated some niggas. And it's like you trying to get off the oil rig to get back home, and everything is going to hell, but it's fun.
I don't really have a lot, honestly. I mean, I feel like I don't know if I recommended it already, but I was. Hill's Paradise, of course, it's great. It's back out, and I really enjoy it.
I gotta watch it.
I talked about Sense to Be a Hero. Like I said, if you haven't watched that yet, that's a good recommendation. I am about to start playing this game that I've been seeing people play, and I think I'm like definitely gonna be twitching it. I think it's called I forgot. It's one of them kind of simulator things where it's like body. Is it body check, bodyguard, something? But you like it's a zombie apocalypse. And you gotta check people as they coming in.
Hey, I was about to play.
That game is. I want all those games of checking. Like,
are you human or something?
No, so that's a different.
One.
Because you're not talking about the one. Are you
No,
human?
I know he's talking about body check.
You're talking about
the zombie one.
So the one that you're talking about
is the one you was playing, right?
No, I didn't play. Are you really? I think it's Are You Really Human or whatever. But the one that you're talking about, where they come into your house at night. And you got to check them before they come in to see if they actually human or not.
Okay.
The one that you're talking about is the one where it's like the quarantine.
Yeah, it's like check-in. So wait, what was the one you was playing at the supermarket?
That's called damn. How did I just forget that quickly?
Damn.
Let me.
But I love all those games.
I've been getting because like I said, like
Jamie, you in the comments. What was that one called?
It's been out for a while, like I guess it's like a newer update for it or whatever. So it's like. I'm finna start playing that because that's the videos I saw.
Hilarious.
Like, the fact that it had so much in it, like I thought it was like this is more than just the whole scan the body. Like if the zombies come over, then you actually got to get out and kill them.
Shift at
midnight. Yeah.
Or if they do get through, now you really got like you some defenses. Like it's a lot of shit you can do in the game now.
Yeah.
But just seeing the comedy. I saw people just checking niggas.
It's the commentary because they're like, all right, I see a bruise here, but it was like, but that nigga got yellow eyes.
Yes. Like, I feel like the commentary, like I said, because even when I watched the trailer of it, like I said, I guess what's been one of the bigger things I've seen the person. I saw it because I was watching somebody real. And this nigga like, you got something in your ass, nigga? Like,
I know exactly. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Yeah, no, them games are hilarious.
Like, I guess that's something new they added. Like they started adding all these more hidden spots you can have. But I said I definitely want to try that out. So that's gonna be some.
Quarantine Zone Last Check. I think.
Yes, that's it. Yep, that's it right there. Yep.
It's a PC only game. So that's all. Like I'm like, all right, this will be like probably my first PC little game.
Okay, all right.
But that was mine.
I guess my first one has to be Hijack.
Oh yeah, I got that. I got that on my list.
That is currently their second season is going on right now, but I just got caught up on the first season, and that was really good. I was definitely impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even fly after that. I ain't gonna lie to you. After that whole scenario,
I heard nothing but good things about it. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard nothing but great things about it.
And then my second, honestly, I guess I'm gonna just go with Arc Raider, man. Like I've been deep in my Arc Raider bag.
You been enjoying it?
I've been enjoying it. The communities, what I'm saying, is being built. I think with all the updates and where they're going, next, how they're trying to expand, it is going to be probably the next game that I play for like the next couple of years.
Did you see their roadmap?
I did.
Okay.
Sorry.
By the way, Trip, the game you're talking about, No, I'm Not a Human.
No.
They got a bundle for both of those on Steam. I think I might buy that.
Have you got ratted anything yet? Like,
I get ratted at least once a week.
Have you went on your torment yet? I'm just like I'm finna just kill niggas, or you be really trying to still be like?
I think so. My thing is what I just started doing is
niggas don't understand my Wild West and Grand Theft Auto now. I feel vindicated.
If you rat me, I just say the neatest shit that I can say to you at that moment. So like yesterday, I was going through Berry City, and there's always Berry City. I got ratted, and it was like. You could tell it's a kid or a nigga with no mic, and it's all good. Like, you got me, you sneak up on me while I'm looting and shit, it's all good. But from that point forward, bro, I hope your mama die of cancer. I hope
See, I feel vindicated. I feel vindicated because
here's the thing.
Y'all used to kill me about Grand Theft Auto.
Here's the thing, though. And Grand Theft is free for all. Where, like, if I just ran past 8 other raiders and ain't none of them gave me no shit, everybody's nice. We exchanging blueprints or hey, bro, I found an anvil. You need it? Yeah, here you go. Hey, I got this. You need it? Yeah, here you go. And then you rat me and there's no one around to like, you know what I'm saying? Come and help. Bro, I got to say something to you because truthfully, if you did this at an extraction and it was more of us there, we probably would have got you. So you deserve that little bit of in your heart, like, damn, he said that to me. Yeah, I did.
I mean, I don't get that, bro. I don't give it the satisfaction of punching me.
Oh,
I'm like, a whole ass nigga, and I eliminate myself, bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, you not gonna get that close to me to punch me, fam.
I think I recommended it last week, but I'm gonna do it again because we actually finished it with the Upshaws.
Yeah.
The last,
Upshaws.
They had the final chapter to the series, and that is the epitome of how you end a sitcom.
Okay, shit.
They closed out story arcs. It was really well written and done nicely, and I enjoyed it a lot. Then the other one, I started watching WWE Unreal Season 2.
Okay.
And the more I watch it, the more I realize that we probably shouldn't be seeing this shit.
I was just about to ask you that. I saw somebody ask R-Truth that.
Yeah.
And it was like, do you think that you are giving too much? Because they was like, yes, a lot of us, we all know it's fake, but we're in it. So it's like, so do you believe that they're giving out too much?
Yeah, I feel like I get the concept of it, right? You want to be able to find new avenues and new ways to create and make content, but at the same time, you start getting to a point where I'm questioning your decisions as a consumer, right? And now you're showing me the thought process and the behind the scenes of how you get into those moments, and it's like, y'all really don't sound like y'all know what y'all are doing, and it more sounds like I seen a creator say it sounds like it's just a boys club, and in a sense that it kind of is, right? You got all these people that came up in the game together, and they're all in prominent positions within the company. So it's like, are y'all really making decisions that's best for the company, or y'all making decisions based off of what you think is best?
Right. Y'all the new kids with the toys.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if I really need to, because it's gonna turn me away from this, and I don't want to do that. And I'm already feeling a certain way because of the alignments and the political beliefs that a lot of the people have. So it's like, I don't need more to push me away, because this is what I enjoy. This is my escape, and y'all are making that bad for me. And then the last one I have is Red Dead Online.
I saw you playing that.
You playing Red Dead? Wait, I didn't know you was over there. I still be over. Yeah, let me know next time you on, bro.
Man,
I love Red Dead Online.
I don't know. I had the random thought of just downloading Red Dead again because it's my favorite game of all time. Like I come to that conclusion. It's like, that's my game and I love it. I can always replay. It has a replayability to me. Yeah. I can run the story back. I can go to the end and just play that end of the epilogue all the way through, all over. But then I'm like, let me hop back into online and see what this is like. And that, when you talk about the Wild Wild West, that is literally the Wild Wild West, bro. I walked into a bar and got shot in the back of my head.
Hey, what's be funny because I online. Yeah. So I think it's kind of like how y'all experience with Arc Raiders. So like where Grand Theft Auto is the Wild Wild West, right? Like I think everybody kind of has that, right? There's still people who sometimes like, yo, I'm just trekking, like, hey, I just want to be in the Wild West, right? So you have a moment, you will see they dot coming, they'll see my dot coming. I'm like, all right, and then we just sitting there.
Hey, what you want?
Right? And so I got so close where I'm like, I can still walk, but I'm turning my camera because I'm like, I'm seeing if they turning around. Because you never know.
The thing with the caveat of why Arc Raider is so addictive, because it is a gamble. It's just like every day that I leave my camp,
you might not make it back.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the game gonna restart me, but I might lose.
Right, you might lose it. Like because Grand Theft Auto, you can die and not lose all your stuff unless you move and stuff. So we'll get out of here. I just want to tell this one story about my Grand Theft Auto online experience that I had recently, and it was hilarious because this shows you how petty the Grand Theft Auto people get, right? I'm somebody moving some drugs, so I'm like, all right, well, shit. The fleet ain't on right now, so I'm like, I'm messing up people's drug runs. Blew this nigga drug run up, right? He ended up fighting on the beach with somebody else, so I'm in my submarine. My submarine, I can hit anywhere on the map, so now I'm throwing missiles. So he fighting this other nigga. This nigga killing him, but I'm also killing him with the missiles, right? So I guess whoever he was fighting on the beach, they get done. So now he coming my way. I blow up his helicopter, right? So now I got this spot where I go where it's like you can see the ground path, like underground path, but you can see it on the map. So I fly up high and I hover over it like I'm in there, and I can always tell when somebody's trying to find me because they go through the little one area to try to get there. They end up stuck in there, and I knew. So then I go there and then I wait for them to come out and I blow them up. So I did that to him, right? So I go back to my ground and I see him go all the way across the map. So I'm like, man, where does this nigga go? This nigga go to his facility. You can blow up anybody on the map from an orbital cannon, but it does cost you $1 million. This nigga spent $1 million to blow me up on his orbital cannon, right? Blew me out the air. So I knew it. I was like, damn, he got me, right? So now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play the long game. So I go back, I'm doing other things, stuff like that. He doing his whole thing. I go back to myself like 5 minutes later. This nigga's not even thinking about me. I see him come out the casino, blow his ass up. He sent me a message like, funny guy. Then I send the mercenaries after him, and then I send Lamar to rob him. And then I log off. I was like, I know that nigga was pissed. He thought he had it. Bro, I love fucking with people on Grand Theft Auto, but man, let's see.
You're the reason why I uninstalled.
Yeah,
I love it, bro. OG recommendation, man. Go to geeksetpodcast.com. Check out all of our past articles. Get you some merch, man. We got some hats, man. We got, like I said, Bacardi's favorite season coming up. So, like I said, we got new merch probably most likely coming. But, man, get yourself set, man. Check out all of our past articles. Check out all of our past episodes. One of the best ways to support us, join our Patreon, patreon.com/geekset. Like I said, we're going to be putting more content over there, doing exclusive episodes. So make sure you jump over there. Join our Discord, man. It's a whole bunch of dope people talking dope shit. And then follow everybody's social media platform. As you can hear, like I said, we are all constantly doing content. Everybody's back in mode. So make sure you follow everybody's social media, follow everybody's Twitch. And as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. And we are out.
Peace.